Welcome in, everybody. We're going to be here on RoadCraft once again. Of course, I think I'm going to do it all week long. And then, of course, we'll get back into a mix of things too. Probably get some farm sim in there and stuff like that. So, okay, bear with me. Let me get a few things set up here. Hope y'all having a great day or night wherever you're at. Day, night, evening, afternoon, everything like that. Heck yeah. Let's see here. I remember what I'm doing. I don't even know what I'm doing half the time. Oh, that's the wrong game. Hey, welcome in everybody over there on TikTok. I see Phoenix. Just change your name, Phoenix Farming? Farming something? What all does it say on there? How's it going, Phoenix? I just see, I see Phoenix Farming with a tractor, okay. Oh, name change, huh? You hooked on that farming. You know, just change the name with every game. Why not? You know, I actually thought about doing that, starting a channel up for like all these different games I played. Like I'd call SnowRunner LFG or something like that. Well, there were so many different driving games. I almost like did one channel called Drive LFG where I could do like ATS and SnowRunner and all that good stuff. Keeping to the games, heck yeah. Phoenix shared the live. Thank you, man. Thank you. Oh, Chris Stewart, welcome in. I don't know what you're doing either. Good morning, Ghost Tech, welcome in. Don't know why it's not popping up over here on the multi-stream. I guess the first couple got missed there. Can't we build roads after breakfast? I already ate breakfast. I actually had a bologna sandwich for breakfast. That's what I've been eating for breakfast lately, just having some easy sandwiches. I don't got to cook for everybody else. I don't want to have to cook for me. Well, actually, you know, I didn't have to make anything for the boys today. I told the wife to make the boys some stuff. I'm gonna go get her a Sonic drink. But of course, got me one too. Unofficially not sponsored by Sonic, but hey, if anybody at Sonic wants to reach out, here we go. We can get some deal going here, right? Just a lifetime of Diet Coke. My wife would love that. I drink Coke. I don't drink Diet Coke, so it's not even for me. It's for my wife. So hey, hit me up, okay? Yo, Daddy Girls, good morning. We're Vet Dad there. Bologna for breakfast, yep. Just a bologna sandwich. Not the best or smartest of breakfasts, probably, but what I've been having lately. Just keep it simple. I guess you got spam for breakfast. That's a big thing in Hawaii, spam and eggs. Coffee for the win. I don't like coffee. I try coffee every now and then. I tried it like last month, I think. I just can't ever get into it. And then my wife tells me I add all this extra stuff to it, and then I'm like, okay, that makes the coffee worse than the pop is, or even an energy drink at that point. So. Ghost Tech, Little Debbie, snack cakes, and coffee for breakfast. It ain't sounding so bad. We actually got some frosted cinnamon rolls or something like that. Yeah, we got some frosted ones. We went grocery shopping last night. Phoenix shared the live with more than 5 friends. Holy cow, man. Dark roast with a hint of creamer. See, I guess some of those pods or whatever, they actually have the level of coffeeness in them. So I tried one of the smallest levels of coffeeness I could try. Basically, I don't like the coffee flavor. That's what it is. So I don't know. Just haven't found one I liked yet. Yo, Player Slayer, the charity preacher, welcome in, y'all. Over on TikTok. Hey, Chris and Ghost over on YouTube. Thank y'all so much for coming in. Let's get it going here. Oh, what's going on here? Come on. There we go. Okay, I'm actually about to probably start up a multiplayer on this. Hit me up on Discord. I'm gonna post something on Discord, see if anybody wants to play some multiplayer later tonight. I don't think my wife knows it yet, but I'm gonna start streaming tonight. We'll see if I survive, right? We will see. Caramel franchiser this morning. Ooh, okay. I've got 2 hours of playtime? That does not seem right. Okay, I guess just 2 hours on that map, maybe? No, that still doesn't seem right either. Okay, maybe it is, I don't know. Sunken. So what do we do here meeting in the middle? So we like meet in the middle, I guess, there? I'm just imagining, like, what is that next point? Okay, I guess once I finish either one of these, or I gotta finish both of these incognito things or whatever. This one up here and this one down here, and then we can go on to the next direction, maybe? I don't know. Either way, I don't got them 100% it. Feel kind of bad about that one, but oh well. Let's continue this, continue building some roads, continue doing these missions, got it going. Phoenix still at work. Oh no, that's sad, man. That's how it was. I had cream and sugar, and now just a hint of creamer. Yeah, maybe I should do that. Well, the thing is, I know my in-laws and my wife, they weren't big coffee drinkers until they were on like some keto diet or something like that. I think basically you just add butter to a bunch of stuff, and they were adding like a stick of butter to their let's take out another pipe right here. We need 2 of them. I remember that from last time. But they were adding like a stick of butter to their coffee, and I'm just like, I don't know if I could do that. I'm not a big butter lover, I guess. Get that up, 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 up. I wasn't a coffee drinker until I got in my unit. Oh, okay. Yeah, guess that happens a lot, kind of like depending on the job and stuff like that. You know, the crazy thing is I never ate hot sauce with any of my food until I was in the Army. Now I have Tabasco with like everything almost. Well, my breakfast foods usually. Let's see here. Pull that in. There we go. Slide one over there. Put one over on the other side. Hey, we got some metal beams or something up there in the top right. It says 1. Heck yeah. Yo, Noah Gaming. Yellow. Hello. Welcome in, Noah. Hey, I think I might have asked this already. You on summer vacation already? Because I'm trying to get some plans together for some multiplayers and stuff after this week. Not necessarily just on this game, some farm sim. LFG, you haven't done your son's subs yet? No, I haven't. Gosh dang it. I meant to look at that last night in bed, because I guess I could do that on my phone or something like that. Heck yeah, just slide right into place right there. Or drop into place, whichever way you want to look at it. Let's take those anchors in, fold that crane, take that parking brake off, strap this down, and get on going. Welcome in, everybody. Really do appreciate y'all. Today's your last day, Noah. Awesome. Today's the last day for a lot of people around here, actually. Kim, welcome in on TikTok. Oh, Frappuccino, Chris. Frappuccino, I don't know how it's spelled, but it's good. Okay. Well, that's the crazy thing. I've tried these, like, special... Oh, man, did I just run right over that freaking cement thing? Gosh dang, I should pay attention. More graphical issues. This is weird. What is going on here? Let's try to take it down, I guess. So it put me on high. What's that do? Let's try medium, I guess. It put me on high. I mean, I got a 40-60 in this thing. It should work with high. But ever since I got to this map, I'm just having more and more problems. Okay, so we actually have 2 spots all the way across the map. for this. There's one over here somewhere. Actually, I can see it broken right there. And then we got one over here broken. And trying to figure out how in the world to get up in there. Looks like I could probably drive across from the river base over to here. You know, I think I could put this in storage and then I can check it out at the river base too. Yeah, let me try that out. I did see something about that where you could put stuff, transfer between bases and storage. Hey, Mr. Maduce, welcome in. Hey, I just started the last night. Any tips? Don't get addicted? No, I'm just kidding. Ah, man, any tips? I don't know. Data girls, thank you for that heart and that donut there. Heck yeah, I'd love a donut right now. I think that's a donut. Hey, thank you for those gifts either way. Oh, whoa, somebody else slapped a bunch of... Oh, okay, never mind. I see what it is. Okay, those are just different levels of gifts, I guess. I don't know too much. No, gaming with the SpongeBob's. Yeah, tips. Man. Not really, man. I don't think so. Just have some fun with it. I don't think there's anything crazy that I've learned over the time, except for the fact that I now know how to freaking switch between vehicles whenever you're close to them. So I kept having to go to the map to switch between vehicles. Apparently you can hold down the vehicles button, then there at the bottom it shows something where you can switch between them if they're close enough. I didn't know that. Oh man, there's something else I figured out too. If you got the DLC stuff, try to get that DLC dump truck, that 30-ton. Thing's a beast. Thing is a beast. There's still different stuff I'm learning. Janet, thank you for the follow there. DG49, yo, what is up? Thanks for joining TikTok there. Another tip some people didn't know, I guess, was don't worry about running those routes 24/7. Once they say that all the rewards are done, you do not keep getting supplies from them. Resource storage. How do I unload this? I think it's the next one over here. Let me undo the crane and strap. Maybe it'll just go into one of them. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, this is the correct resource. There we go. Okay, so I think I could check that out over at the river base, and I actually think I can jump over there, so let's give that a try real quick. We'll hit recover. Yeah, and I guess you could do some fast travel like this to river base right here. So save you some time. Yo, Freeman, what's going on? Bought this game from a buddy so him and I could play together. Awesome. You know, I'm actually about to try to get some multiplayer going tonight. I'm gonna hit people up on my Discord, see if anybody wants to play some multiplayer tonight, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Try to get into some night live streams as well. So resources, looks like I got 2 steel pipes over here. Let's check that out, check that out. Bam, right there. Only downside to this is I gotta load it back up again, but hey, I still think that's a little faster than driving over here. Yeah, the girls, dang, man, 50 roses, holy cow, man. Thank you for that. Ooh, and another one up there earlier with that gaming controller. Man, thank you, Vet Dad, right, Vet Dad, sorry. Scoozy, here we go again, yep, here we go again. See what kind of trouble we can get in today. Anybody getting tired of seeing this game everywhere? Be honest with me, just be honest. You guys getting tired of it yet? Oh my gosh, why is this all tilted? You're probably like, man, just go back to this other game. I know, I'm sure I got some people like, hey, just go back to Farm Sim, okay? Can I stay long because I have to do school? That's all good, Noah, man. That is all good. Glad you're about to be out. I'm gonna get some cross-platform multiplayer set up over on Farm Sim. And probably do some cross-platform multiplayer on this game too. But yeah, with this game coming out, actually there's another game I was looking at I might get into. Come on, dang it. Spreading the love. Yeah, you definitely are, man. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm not even sure how all that stuff works over there really exactly, but I really do appreciate that. Hey, does that stuff pop up on your screens whenever you're doing all that and everything? I noticed like on Phoenix Farm and all this stuff pops up on his screen whenever I watch his TikTok live. He's the only other person I've watched a TikTok live of. Well, actually, you know what? I did stop in one guy yesterday. Gosh dang it, I forgot his name. I followed him too because I was asking him questions. He's always got that steering wheel in front of him. I want to ask him about steering support because he's using a controller, not his steering wheel. And, oh gosh, I just checked out a metal beam. Oopsie. Yeah, and his steering wheel actually works, but he just prefers to use the controller. He hadn't keybind the steering wheel yet. So I guess steering compatibility does work on this game. Come on, slide right into place. Yes, there we go. Let's see if I can catch up here. Phoenix now, good. We love this sim just as much. You need to set up the pop-up, sir. Oh, what? We'll explain it to you if you want. Heck yeah, man. So explain that to me later or something. I watched Sparta. He plays this. Oh, okay. Awesome, awesome. Heck yeah. Sparks TV. That sounds familiar. That does sound familiar. Hey, Noah Game of Peace, man. Thank you for stopping in. Really appreciate it. Jesus 209 or Jesus 209. I don't know. Welcome in on TikTok. Yep, it does. I play this game for my racing sim. Oh, from your racing sim. Cool. Heck yeah. Let's see here. Let's fold the crane, the anchors, strap you down. We're gonna go get this mission done. Oh, looks like one of them didn't strap down. Let's unstrap. There we go. Now it's strapped down. Yeah, I could tell it didn't strap down. It was kind of wobbling still. Kind of weird one there. Definitely a weird one. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. You go out that way. Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna. I think I done decided I'm gonna give up on the whole long form videos. I'm gonna work on shorts and live streams over the summer. I just don't have the time to do some long form recording because after I get done with the live streams, my kid's usually on with his friend, so a little bit of an issue there for me. They're loud, they're playing together and everything, so I can't do much recording. It's all good. Sold my race sim, I regret it. Dang, man. I would regret that too. I'm sure it's for a good reason. Maybe, maybe not. But it's like, yeah, I need some food, gotta sell this. Austin, thanks for joining there on TikTok. Heck yeah. Yo, up to, man, it's been going a little crazy this week on TikTok. A bunch of new followers coming in. Really do appreciate it, y'all. Thank you so much. Yo, E, what you got? Hi there. I think you're a wonderful man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I do. Oh, man. What in the world? How am I supposed to reach that? How they make it difficult, don't they? Oh. Well, I don't think I can go behind it. Yeah, no, there's a pole. There's a pipes in the way back there. E, follow. Thank you for the follow, E. I didn't use it for over a year and decided I needed to. Yeah. Yeah, no, I understand that. I mean, I got a farm sim steering wheel here there. My wife bought me a little while back for Christmas, and I don't know. I don't use it very much. It's just a little hard to set up at my desk right now. I keep telling myself to build a thing for it. Like a little permanent setup on wheels where I can roll it in place and roll it out of the way and stuff like that. Oh, gee, the higher the gifts and likes, the more it'll suggest it to viewers. Heck yeah, man. And you've been crazy on those likes there. Phoenix, heck yeah, I really do appreciate that. Oh, man. Oh, no. Put those anchors out real quick. There we go. Nope, don't undo that. I want to lose that load. There we go, do that right there. I wonder if I could like grab anything else over there that's like really far away. No, oh, come on. Can't grab what I want to grab. It's stuff in front of me, not stuff off to the side there. There we go. Gosh dang, quit hit. I keep hitting the wrong button. I think Y is like the raise button. I'm pretty sure that's what it was on SnowRunner. Yo, Tyler, welcome in on TikTok there. Then we got a saddle, a strap, tramp, or something like that. Welcome in on TikTok there. Let's undo the anchors. Let's undo that parking brake, pull forward just a little bit. We got 2 more things in the way here. Austin, welcome in, man. What you got there? Been looking at getting this game, but the reviews seem mixed. What's your opinion? Ah, I didn't know the reviews were mixed. Dang, I love it. What's the bad reviews saying? I haven't heard a single person say they don't like the game. I guess I've heard some people say it was just too easy. Man, I love the game. I do. I mean, it's not like SnowRunner. I mean, there's some similarities, but then there's a lot of upgrades. Fold crane, anchors, there we go. Okay, now we are in position to get to work here. We're gonna unstrap cargo. Nope, well, I guess I can. Need to do the anchors. You know, there's the same button, but I gotta hold down the different one, back button. Also, when you got mostly on the Xbox store, a lot of people had comparison to SnowRunner, didn't like that there isn't damage to vehicles, gas usage, stuff like that. Was in SnowRunner, yep. Yeah. Yeah, you just gotta come in with a different mindset that it's not SnowRunner. That's what I did. I actually purposely stopped playing SnowRunner. That way I wouldn't, like, my thought on it wasn't influenced by SnowRunner. So yeah, I understand that. Yeah, that is kind of a bummer, I guess, but I mean, I guess that makes it a little easier. Let's see, can I grab the one from the back? Yes, I can, heck yeah. Not having to worry about the fuel stuff. Also, I haven't came up on the nighttime either. Yo, Kuma, man, I saw you yesterday stop in, heck yeah. I don't think I saw a comment from you yesterday, but I saw your name pop up. There we go, let's detach that. Done. One pipe down. Let's get it. They are adding hard mode later. Heck yeah, that'd be awesome. Maybe that would get some fuel and damage and stuff in there. So it'll probably include all that. Oh, thanks for that information. Yeah, probably. I guess they did that on SnowRunner. They added hard mode later. I played on normal, but I recently, over the last couple of years, I've really only played on hard mode on SnowRunner. And you can see that on my YouTube channel. If y'all didn't know that, I got a YouTube channel out there with some long form videos and stuff. And then, of course, all the old live streams. If y'all want to check those out. But that one's LFG Dad, the YouTube and Twitch. They're both LFG Dad. Also, if you're on TikTok, there's a link tree in there or something like that. But yeah, no, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. And thank you for that follow there. Cormac, what you got? Is there much difference in normal and hard mode? On SnowRunner, the big difference is well, there's no hard mode on here yet, so hard mode makes it way better. Yeah, hard mode makes it a little more realistic. You got to pay for your recovery, stuff like that. You got to pay for your fuel. Let's see, your fold crane, there we go, that's what I was looking for. There's a few other differences. One of the big differences I hate on hard mode on SnowRunner is the fact that you cannot sleep through the night. So I actually got all this footage of me going through nighttime, and I don't like doing that as a content creator. I don't like y'all having to watch this at nighttime either, because it's a little harder to see. But that's kind of what I like about this game. I haven't seen a nighttime thing yet. Now I am really, really missing the camera mode. Oh my gosh, the camera thing they have on SnowRunner, I wish they had it on here. Oopa with the follow, thank you, man. Yep, yeah, there you go, Kuma, thank you for that information. I'll pay for the fuel is, yeah. So if you're just starting and you only have 2 vehicles, you're in trouble if one gets stuck. Oh yeah, definitely in trouble. You could lose on hard mode on SnowRunner. You could straight up lose. Well, I don't think you can go into the negative, but yeah, you should be able to straight up lose if you don't play it right. I did that once. Somebody told me on hard mode, or not on hard mode, but on SnowRunner, they was like, yeah, I usually just shoot for that specific whatever it is at the last map in Michigan, and then I go from there. So I tried that one time on a hard mode startup. Oh, I got stuck. and I lost my money on a recovery, then I got stuck again, and holy cow, that looks deep. How deep is that? I don't know, it wouldn't look too bad on here. Man. I don't think I'm going this way. Yep, nope, back up. Put it in reverse, Terry. Yeah, you got your dedicated vehicles for recovery. Yeah, after a while, you get so many vehicles, you're good to go. You got those ones built up and everything. And then after a while, wow, you got some real good vehicles. Yo, Shaggy, what's up? What game is this? I thought it was SnowRunner. No, this is a new game, RoadCraft. So yeah, I guess this vehicle right here kind of looks like the Bandit off SnowRunner. Do you scan LFG your vehicle? Will they tell you where it's shallow? This one doesn't have a scan. Those are in scout vehicles. Those are in scout vehicles, not this one. Yep. Hey, Woff, 8825 Terrell, thank you for joining in the Tech Talk there. Heck, yeah, let's keep it going. Can't wait for work to end. Let's see here. How am I going to get back there? That's the thing. Looks like I might be able to find a trail through here or something. Possibly? What in the world? Okay, there's a trail over here. Gosh, dang. Might have to try something. Let's try something. Might have to fill these, the ground in here or something before I can do anything. Started playing this on my Series X, but I bought it for my PC yesterday. Easier for me to stream. Oh yeah, probably easier to stream. I don't know if your PC can run it better than your Series X, unfortunately. I actually just had to turn my graphics down again. I got a 4060 in this thing. It set me on high, and then it kept having graphical issues. Now I took it down to medium. Oh my gosh, that's a hole. That is a big old pothole. You ever want to see potholes in America? It's just like that right there, okay? Jeez, that was ridiculous. See if I can get up over this. Come on. Man, this looks horrible too. How in the world do I want me to get around this thing? And no winches either. That's a huge downgrade too, all these vehicles not having winches. It's on console? Yeah, it is on console. A lot of people are saying they prefer to run them on their console because their PCs aren't strong enough to run it. Is this a big old hole too? Just send it, I guess, right? What we got here looks like I can cut this way. Heck yeah. A license at 4.75 SR. You can max everything with a 4080. Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, I can set it on max, but I keep having some graphical issues show up. So, like the textures will just start messing up for me. So as soon as I loaded in earlier, the textures were messed up around the area I was working at. And gosh, dang, man. I don't know, maybe I can make that. Wait, what? It's a freaking river out there. There's no way I'm making that. Sorry, LG, we talking about the iRacing safety rating? Oh, okay. I'm not sure what that is. It's all good. Not your PC. Yeah, that's a bug with the textures they are working on. Oh, okay. Let's just cut through here. Maybe I can get through here. Just run that tree over. There we go. Getting up over here. One of these pipes I gotta replace. Popping in low, I guess, having a little bit of an issue here. Oh man, I'm kind of worried this might be a drop off over here. Actually, I'm kind of worried I won't be able to reach over there where I need to go. Yeah, I'm not looking like it. I see the red pipe over there I need to replace. They posted an update about it on Discord. Oh, okay, I don't keep up with them. I really should. Should keep up with all these gaming news stuff, but I don't. Demon King, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. I'm gonna have to get this game. It looks fun as hell. Heck yeah, Shaggy. It really is fun. It really is. My biggest advice is just don't come in thinking it's going to be an upgrade or a Snow Runner #2. I guess that's what a lot of the negative reviews are. Saying it's not like Snow Runner, which honestly I think that was a lot of the negative reviews and expeditions too. Oh sweet, I can reach it on this side. Oh, thank you, thank you. I was like, all that work and I can't get to it? Okay. Let's see here. Toggle those anchors out. Why is it only grabbing one of them? Attach mode, okay. I can change the attach mode. More to do once you get into it. I think it's more fun than Snow Runner. Yeah, I think so too. Data Girls, man, sending over some more. Dang, what are those? Oh, that's a little dinosaur thing. Oh, that's cool. I'm kind of learning what these are, man. I don't know what they are, but thank you, appreciate it. Thank you, Vet Dad. Thank you. Yeah, I'm having a lot more fun with it than I guess I would with Snow Runner right now. People ask me what I like better, Snow Runner or this, and it's like, I feel like in a year from now, if I go back to a game, I'll probably go back to Snow Runner, probably. Maybe. Yo, Patrick sending over some as well. We got that GG and the controller. I think I got that right. Thank you, Patrick. Really appreciate that. This game, Derek, this game is multiplayer. I'm actually going to look into getting some multiplayer set up tonight. So if y'all haven't, check out my Discord. It's in the link tree on TikTok. I'm gonna message some people in Discord later tonight and be like, hey, you might want to play some multiplayer? See who's available. Route failed, and this is one of those tips I was telling y'all about. After a while, these routes will fail just because the vehicles tearing up the road and stuff like that. That's really cool. The AI just kind of tears up the road and everything. And don't waste your time always repairing them. Yeah, that was one of my tips I was telling somebody earlier. Don't waste your time, because let's look at this route right here. Okay, I'm gonna waste my time here because there is one more remaining reward, and I want to give that one more remaining reward. And what are you doing over there? What'd you do? Flip over? Okay. I think he just flipped over. Oh yeah, they have a hard time with some of these turns sometimes, and they start going left, right, all that good stuff, trying to correct themselves. Let's dispatch the vehicles. I think he'll get it on his own here. I'm thinking he overcorrected on this turn and went right into the building. So really nothing big there. It'll show the ruts and everything. Usually they're getting stuck in the mud. But yeah, if you got no more remaining rewards, just go ahead and shut the route down. Yeah, we're done here. Let's go ahead and get this vehicle recovered. Somewhere, I guess. It doesn't really matter. We'll go river base. I'm gonna work on some road building. Shaggy, thank you for the follow. What's this? This is the first version of this type as well, like they had Motor Runner first. Okay. Okay, yeah, no, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I was really excited about this thing. I always saw or thought this game would be is like a mix of Snow Runner and Construction Sim. And yeah, I guess you got a point there, kind of the first of its type. You got your open world construction thing, and man, you can do whatever you want. Like, I mean, I'm just over here filling in this water hole earlier, or yesterday's stream. I'm actually thinking about trying to build a road over the top of this village. Just for the fun of it. Oh, man. Some of the dumb stuff I do, right? The game is definitely made for multiplayer. It's fun with more people. Oh yeah, for sure. Hey Derek, thanks for the follow there. Yeah, Snow Runner was a lot funner in multiplayer, I think. And you know, on that first region map area in the Africa one, I was actually building a land bridge across the river. I was just messing around trying to fill in the river. I was like, holy cow, this would be so funny. You can fill in the dock. You can do anything. I think you can dig a hole too. I haven't quite messed with that too much, but you can definitely dig with your dozer. It's not like a good dig, like an excavator or anything like that, but you can dig. Okay, I want to try to figure a way somewhere. We got this mission over here I should probably start working on. And I'll go ahead and do it here in a minute. Let's try to get over there. Let's see here. What's that do? Just take me straight up to a freaking river? I might be able to cut through there. Is that a fence though right there? A little hard for me to tell, possibly. Yeah, I watched someone mess up a huge section of their roads in multiplayer messing with manual. Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh, yeah, you can do some serious damage with manual. And I did it too over here. Normally you don't need to use manual, but I kind of did it over here in this section whenever I was clearing out these. The only reason I put it in manual over here was because I was on a hill and I needed the blade to go lower so I can grab one of these concrete blocks, lift it up at the same time and push it. So that's why I put it in manual, and you could do some serious damage to the ground with manual. It's cool. I like it. Refill sand. Am I not full? Oh, maybe I wasn't. Yeah. Yeah, so you could like waste all your time you want, like this, what I'm traveling on right here. I can rebuild it. I can pave it. I can do all this extra stuff to it. I can make a nice road through here. Kind of up to your imagination of what you want to do. Now there are certain missions where you actually got to do it, and that's kind of where I'm heading to right now, where I actually have to pave it, but I've kind of gotten lazy and skipped over the paving section part. Because you don't need to pave it, the sand will take care of it. And whoa, what angle am I at? I try to stay at the same angle. Okay, here we go. Just got, so I got a little oh well. Let's try to cut through here like I was mentioning a little while ago. Maybe there's not a fence over there and I can cut through. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, sand is good enough, but it will erode faster. Like it will actually wash away with the rain and stuff. It will actually disappear after a while. Oh yeah, Shaggy, what you were saying there earlier about crossplay. Yeah, crossplay, definitely crossplay. Yeah, it is available. I don't know if I answered you or if it got answered in the comments there. Sorry, I missed that. Brady, welcome in. Okay, this was just a little curb. I was thinking it might have been a fence or something. I love how they made this one wider. So.
Building roads in the middle of nowhere wasn't exactly what I pictured us doing today. But here we are.
I'm gonna make it a little easy on me. I'm actually just gonna hire the worker to do this one. I got plenty of roads I'm gonna build myself. There's no doubt about that. They do a lot better with the consistent pour and everything. While that's going on, I'm gonna grab my dozer and try to get it over. Kind of want to just, I don't know if I want to drive it over or maybe jump it over. Okay, River Base seems so much further away, so that would be a waste. Let's shoot straight across here, come up into the way I just came. And we'll be good to go. Oh, okay, I'll need to do maintenance on it from the AI. Well, I had AI issues, and I kept laying down just sand to fix those AI issues on the ground, and it seemed to work. I haven't had any AI issues with just sand yet, so I'm sure it'll come up. Like you're saying, I might have some issues with it. Come through here, just build a big road about the height of the freaking buildings next to me. See, I want to do all that fun, dumb stuff, but I also want to make some progress here. Yo, Frank, welcome in on TikTok. Yo, what you got, Mista? It seems like a chill game. Are you enjoying it? Oh man, I am absolutely loving it. I'm loving it. It is very chill. Some of the reviews I've seen, some of the people said it's just like too easy, but I guess that's what makes it kind of chill too. And you just got the freedom to kind of do whatever you want here as well. So yeah, no, it's real chill, man. Check it out. Route failed. Okay, what issue do we have this time? So the route's actually all done now. I don't know, it's kind of might be behind my head. Let me go down some. There we go. There we go. Okay, all rewards received. Let's see where it messed up. Looks like it went off into the building this way this time. So I had some issues with the corners. So I'm gonna clear the route because it's done. All rewards there, so we're done. You ain't got to keep them going over and over again. I already tested that previously. If you got more money or anything, you don't. I've been enjoying it as well. Sanding roads at the moment. Heck yeah. Yeah, man, just sand all the roads if you want to. Up to you. You get to sand and pave all the roads. You know, that'd be crazy if you just did that right at the beginning, and then you'd have no issue the rest of the game. Oh, wait a second, hold on. Let's go ahead and spectate. You're still going? What the heck happened here? Guess you kind of went off the road or something? Okay, maybe they're not better than me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take over that, I guess. It's not really doing anything. How do I... Oops. Is it B? No, B just exits that. How in the world do I take over for it? Are you going to do solo or do some co-op later? Yeah, I was going to try some co-op later. I'm just on solo right now. I want to kind of keep a file for solo only, just so I can kind of learn it and not miss out on anything. And then I think I'm going to get some co-op going later tonight. What's the most difficult part you've encountered in the game so far? Trying to figure out how to undo this freaking worker. They're about to lay sand across the whole entire map eventually. I just don't remember what the button is. Objective, road planning request. Press X on the vehicle to start the construction. I don't want you to start the freaking construction. Plan on getting some co-op going at some point. Yep, Freeman. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it tonight. Let's see if I can push this up out of the way with this. Oh gosh, that's a tree. What time zone are you? I'll be on at 7 p.m. Eastern. Okay, I'm in Central, so I was thinking about starting up at 8 p.m. Central. I think that might be the same time. Or wait, you hour ahead. You're an hour ahead. Gosh dang. Cannot remember how to redo that. Or undo it. Hey, that works. I'll join you if you're on. Oh, okay. Hey, appreciate that. Heck yeah. This is stupid. I hate this game. Oh man, I should not have hired that worker. Oh gosh, I don't know how to undo it either. I don't know how to reset it from here. Vehicles, maybe I can do it here. My daughter allows me to get on, I'll join. Well, it's kind of like if my wife allows me to, but I think I'm just going to tell her, hey, I need to get some streaming done at nighttime now. Just going to tell her. So we'll see if I survive, if I live, okay? Is this better on console or PC? Well, from what I'm seeing, it turns out like everybody's using a controller. And there's texture issues and stuff going on in there. Hey Ranger, good morning, welcome in. Thank you for those 2 cents, 2 bits. Really do appreciate it. I see you jumped in on YouTube and Twitch there. Gosh dang, man, I don't even see it under here. I got my vehicle all messed up now. Can't remember how to undo this. I play on PC, but I use a controller. Yeah, I'm on PC and use a controller. Okay, there's got to be a way to undo this. Let's see here. That, no, that, no, 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 no. That would do it. Gabriel, I think some of these workers are drinking on the job. Yeah, it definitely looks like it. Which that's the way it looks like with any of these AI workers you got, like on Farm Sim, play a lot of Farm Sim. Some of those workers definitely look like, oh my gosh, I actually the whole game. My bad. I guess I was not paying attention there. I thought I was just exiting the menu. Joseph, welcome in on TikTok. Heck yeah, up to 8,000 likes on TikTok. Appreciate it, y'all. Okay, let's get this set back up and going, I guess. Yeah, this just... Yeah, I think there's a little note right there that says something about crossplay working or something. I don't know. Let's go to continue. Restart map progress. Ooh. I'd be so mad. Recycling. Heck yeah, electricity. Gosh, this game is so fun. Freeman Gaming joined back up there. Heck yeah. Got to go into the job to stop the worker.
Hey,
well,
you're not a bad navigator.
Couldn't figure out how to stop it.
A child could handle it if they could reach the gas pedal. Still, you did fine too, so kudos to you. Now it's time to get you to your forward base. It's not much to look at, but should keep you warm. Oh, and on your way there, be a darling.
Return to hub? Yeah, that is not the right area. Oh, I accidentally did that on my second world, reset it because of multiplayer. I think, can't you start up another section or something like that? Save somewhere? Gabriel, I need to check out SnowRunner sometime since I'm enjoying this. Yeah, no, I think you do. If you're enjoying this, I think you will enjoy some SnowRunner. But if you really enjoy SnowRunner, there's a chance you might not enjoy this, I guess. That makes any sense. I don't know. Gabriel, thanks for the follow. Alex, the best. Thanks for joining in there. Gosh, where in the world did my dump truck go? Oh, hey, it's over here. Okay. Got a huge pile of sand here now. Thanks to that old worker. We're gonna have a big bump in this road, okay? Just a small pile, job well done. Yeah. Yeah, but I didn't read it and just hit reset on accident and set it back to 0. Dang. Gosh, dang it, I can't believe that thing messed up that bad. Well, it's definitely going to cover the other side of the road, I think. I don't know if I'll be able to flatten it out enough to actually make it smooth or not. I guess we'll see what I can do with it. I mean, I already planned on making this road pretty wide, but I was hoping the worker would do a better job than me. Honestly, they probably did. At least it's in the center and you won't need any more. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know how well the whole flatten out thing works. If it just keep pushing it forward, because I got quite a bit of ways to go forward there. So yeah, it might work out pretty good, actually. Yo, Clean Pup, welcome in on TikTok there. Or we're just gonna have a hill with it, man. Honestly, that's probably a bad idea to have a hill with it because of because I think I'm driving that semi and semi-trailer through here, so I think it's definitely gonna high center with how long the load is. Oh, my turn is horrible. Sorry. I'll just go ahead and back all the way up, I guess. Get a new run at it. You can have multiple game saves. Okay, Freeman, thanks for verifying that. I thought you could. I thought I noticed that whenever I first started up. Just have to do a lot of passes. You got it. Oh, okay. Thanks. Yeah. You know, I don't know. I was looking at the whole running the sand flattening, just going over and over with it. It seemed like it wasn't really pushing the sand further. It seemed like it was making the sand disappear almost. I don't know. Maybe I was just seeing that wrong, or it's all in my head. I wish I could get rid of these yellow lines. Gosh, I hate them. Hate them being in the way. It's ruining my immersion, or erosion, whatever you want to call it. It does push it forward, just takes a few passes to see it. Okay, yeah, I'm starting to see it here now. Well, I've never had a big pile like this either. If you look from the front while pushing, you'll see it's actually moving it, not deleting it. Okay, cool. I actually can't see anything on the front. Maybe that's just because where I was at. Let me try it from the front angle this whole time. I'm sure I'll see it once it actually gets up in here in the thick part. Phoenix, what you got? Be right back. Quick meeting with the boss. All right. Come to find out you're about to get fired for being on TikTok. I'm just kidding. I hope not. Okay, let's see here. Definitely see something happening here. What's up? You want something? Oh gosh, I'm rolling backwards. You know that? Hey, that's another tip right there. Somebody was asking for tips earlier. Don't forget your parking brake. Yeah, don't forget your parking brake. I forget it a lot. I do forget it a lot. Working the side of the mound might help too. Okay. I should probably just go ahead and continue laying out sand all the way so I can just go back and forth instead of doing all this backing up. Yeah, I definitely see the sand getting pushed further forward this way, so this is a good test to definitely confirm that works pretty good. It just doesn't work as good as I thought it would, like in real life. I don't know, maybe I could put it on manual mode. Does manual mode push the sand any? Kuma, yeah, don't do that. Your vehicle will roll off a cliff path when doing that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I keep forgetting the parking brake, and I've had some of this construction equipment just roll off into a ditch. I've got that roller stuck multiple times because I couldn't get it pulled out either. It's tricky to use, but it does the same thing. Okay, I was wondering if, like, it would push more. Like, I could probably dig, like, a big old hole. Also tear up the terrain, too. Oh, yeah. It'll definitely tear up the terrain. You get deep enough in there. Actually, I might make a huge pile of sand to practice using it. Yeah. As long as you do it right. As long as you don't go into the ground. I've used the manual mode a few times to push a few things out of the way at the beginning, because I kind of thought I had to use it, and I had no issue with it. The issue is whenever I start to lower it a little too much. And there's the issue. Okay, let's go ahead and back up a little more here, get some more sand in here. I think that's level enough. I think it's going to do the job. I don't think I could jump over to that vehicle. Oh, wait, I can. Ooh. Definitely doing this myself, even though it probably got to take me longer. Looking better with the 180 ton of sand, 180 tons of sand. Jeez, yeah, that's a lot of sand. Love the refill point being like so big, and usually where you're doing most of your big construction at. I'm really looking forward to a mod that just allows refill sand everywhere, anywhere. That's probably going to be a mod. Now, of course, yeah, that's kind of cheaty, right? Yeah, but I mean, I just don't want to take forever making all these trips over to the sand pit. Doing a horrible job here. I'm thinking hard mode will make you go directly to the quarry. Oh, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. I was kind of expecting them to. I don't remember in the demo having such a big range. I know I didn't have to go like right up to the machine or anything, but I don't remember having that big of a range. Now, obviously, this one has a bigger range if you unlock the big one in this area. My bad. Didn't mean to dump that out so early. Oh well. Make it work, right? Yo, Brenton, what you got? Snow Runner? Heck yeah. Gordon saying I need more sand earlier. Yeah, we're gonna make it look like an overpass highway. That's how big it's gonna be, how tall it's gonna be. Oh, wrong way. I do think with this one right here, I'm actually getting, or maybe it's just in my head, but I think I'm getting a little better at actually pouring the sand and moving at the same time. Well, I mean, maybe it's just practice over time too, but man, that first dump truck I was using, I just could not get it to pour out slow. I couldn't quite find that sweet spot to pour it out while driving. And that's what I like about just hiring the worker to do it, but obviously they messed up. They messed up big time. Yo, what you got, Baba Boogaloo? How are you getting sand out of thin air? It's the new invention of Bluetooth sand, or Wi-Fi sand. Nah, actually it's the region, this area where the sand is. So this game, maybe hard mode will make you actually go to the sand quarry, but right now it doesn't make you go to the sand quarry. You have a radius from the sand quarry, and I'm within that radius. So anywhere in these sand quarry radiuses, you can actually refill. So, what game is this? This is RoadCraft. Yep. Bubba, okay, hey, thanks for the info. Hey, no problem, no problem. You're welcome, anytime. Got any other questions? Ask away. I've been playing this for multiple days here. I am an expert. No, not really. I am horrible at a lot of these games. I don't know what I'm doing half the time, especially since we got a new game here. Hey, but you never know what somebody's gonna know. So it's the sky sand from the Lort. Lord, probably. He is blessing your restoration. Okay, I think we're good here. And am I out of the range? I might actually be out. Okay, there we go. Got a minute. So let's jump back over to our dozer, try to finish flattening this out. Guess I'm too far away from it. Gosh, I really hate those yellow lines being in the way, though. Okay. That's the way. I like it. Like to fill in that road over there to the right there. I don't know if it's really a road, but hey, we'll see what happens. See, it'd be so cool if you had multiple people in here just to try to level this out all together and keep it somewhat at the same level, because you're going over it the same amount of times. But I guess all these levels of dirt I lay down is definitely going to play a big factor into it. So it makes it a little difficult, I guess, to get it all perfectly level, and it does make it a little more difficult with these yellow lines being in the way. And I've already tried to turn them off through the settings. I just can't find it anywhere. In the sky sand. Oh yeah. Rio's walking in on TikTok there. Y'all, thank you everybody for stopping in and watching. I really do appreciate it. Y'all didn't know, I do have a channel over on Twitch and YouTube, and wherever you prefer to watch. I am live on those platforms right now. On YouTube, of course, you can catch up with the rest of the series pretty easily. Got rest of this series going on if you're looking to catch up, or if I'm just not live enough, you can go back, play one of those videos through. I don't know how many people actually rewatch live streams. I mean, I know people do, but lines can't be shut off. They only go away after the job is complete. Yeah, I was afraid of. Yeah, that's why a few times I've actually only done the line section just so I can hurry up and get the lines turned off, and then I've widened the road or touched it up and made it correct. Yo, Jay, what's up? Funny, I usually play games to escape work like this. Yeah, I've had a few comments like that. Hey, you know, crazy thing is, I mean, they actually have work like this, though. That's the crazy part. They have a lot of this big construction equipment, like a lot bigger than this, that is remote controlled now, where everybody, they just sit in their little Connex office and just run it all remote control. I think I'm going to call that good. I see a little dip up there on the side. I don't know. Yeah, who cares? Just call it good. Just quit overthinking it and let's go. What do I want to do here? Do I got a straight shot from this one? I'm trying to figure out how I can get over here pretty easily. I mean, is any of it easy? Oh, whoa, there's stuff in the way right there. Oh, wait, I can go around. And then there's stuff in the way right there. Gosh, dang. Well, time to go take care of some stuff in the way. Now, a few things in the way can definitely just be ran over. I've had some of these AI workers just run them over, push them out of the way sometimes for me too. Some of the stuff I need to actually move. So up here on the left, looks like we got a big old red metal, probably pipe stack or something. Over here to the right was another pass, but it's got a lot of concrete in the way. And depending on the worker type thing that they give us, I think it could probably do the job and get it pushed out of the way. So here we go. You can just use that sand flattening so you don't tear up the ground. Bam, done. Get it pushed up out of the way. Now that works a good 90-something% of the time. Sometimes I might be too high up on the front end where I can't actually push some of this. And I'll have to see like how it just kind of got higher and skipped over some of those. and then I'll have to go into like a manual mode. And sometimes I got such a big pile there, I actually want to go into manual mode and lift it up higher. Yep, just missing that one kinda, but I think it's up out of the way far enough. Yo, Freeman, I love having to do the side jobs to finish the job. Oh yeah. Yep. That's what it is about this game. You just got that freedom. I mean, they give you a little bit of a job, like, hey, do this, do this, do that. Honestly, I kind of wish they wouldn't tell me to repair these roads, mainly because I don't like all that yellow stuff being in the way. Plus, I don't like them telling me what to do. No, but nah, really, I just don't like all that yellow lines being in the way. I wish they'd be like, hey, set up a route from here to here. Once you start your route, you'll start seeing your problems, and then bam, you just fix up where you need to fix up. But then I think that'd come up to the point of people not using asphalt ever. Okay, yep. Here's a little problem here. I can't grab the bottom of this. Maybe. I come from a different angle, maybe. I don't know. There it goes. Starting to push it better now. There. Perfect. Oh, Steven, thank you for the follow. Philip, what you got? Just changed direction? Yeah. Yep, just changed direction. Gotcha. Oh, well, there's one area I had to use the manual because I couldn't change the direction. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Oh no, now that I say it out loud, maybe I could have changed the direction. Maybe you could turn the HUD off. I don't know if they show. No, I've turned all the HUD off and everything to try to get rid of those. Because I actually went through and turned all that stuff off for thumbnail pictures. But those yellow lines will still be there. For example, I might as well go ahead and get a picture right now. Let's see here. Wrong button. Settings. I just come in here, hit what the heck? Hide HUD. Okay. I was like, why am I turning these on? It says hide. And you know what's dumb about this? If you're in water, it will not. And take a little picture there. Oh, come on. Now my graphics are messing up? You gotta be kidding me. It's like, oh, you want a picture? Not happening today. The texture is messing up, I guess. But yeah, no, what was I saying? Yeah, if you're in the water and it shows that little engine thing, that won't go away either. Have you unlocked the blacktop yet? Oh yeah, yeah, Gordon, I got it. I'm way further into a different region. So I got all the equipment there. Or wait, is there something different besides asphalt? Heck yeah, maybe I will play with the HUD off. Nah, I can't ever remember the controls too bad. Nah, that's it for now. Okay. Didn't know if there's any other blacktop thing or something. You got it. Okay. Yeah, I'm over in Europe, so you get that in your second region in Africa, so over on a totally different map now. Hope I got a good picture there. I don't know if the graphics were all messed up or not, so I think I can get a straight shot from this river base over here. Because we got to start getting some equipment moved over there. So for example, let's get in on this vehicle here. Let's get it over to river base. So it looks like I'm gonna have a texture issue no matter what. So I could drive my one of those field vehicles up there to the work area and have them all transported there. What we got? Luris, thank you for the follow there. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then on top of that, so this one right here, it's got a jump point, but I use fuel to get to it. It's like I don't really use fuel for anything else, so I kind of try to use it. What else we got here? You know what? I'm gonna use this heavy transport. Yeah, that ain't a bad idea. It's all the way over here. I should probably use it for the mission over here, but I can carry two things at once with this. Yeah, let's get this back over to river base, and we're gonna load it up with those two things. We got our asphalt and our roller. We'll get that loaded up. Freeman, thank you for that GG in the heart, man. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Sandra, thank you for joining in. Liz, good morning. LFG Dad, Ghost Tech Gaming, Rambo Hacker Gaming. Gold Gaming, Ranger Gaming, good morning there, Liz. Welcome in, and 20 roses from Freeman. Heck yeah, thank you so much, man. Gosh dang, man. This texture's looking like crap, and I already turned it down. So yeah, okay, somebody said earlier, I guess they confirmed it was a texture issue that they came out with on Discord. So no matter where I set my graphics up, it's not really my graphics causing the issue. So this is the problem with me taking the HUD off. I don't know what button to push. Just start slapping a bunch of buttons. Hey, I got it. I got it. Yo, we got the little meow cats. Oh, little kitty cats. I got a little kitty cat back here. Thank you so much. 35 of those, 34 into one. Heck yeah, man. That was crazy. Y'all are crazy over there. I mean that in a good way. What am I looking for? Okay, I gotta actually go in the garage, I guess. This stuff is in the garage. So we need this. Let's deploy this. Oh, hello. Something's in the way here. Take that parking brake off. I hope my texture goes back to like actually looking somewhat good, because I'd like to get a picture with all this stuff loaded up. I'll tell you what, man, SnowRunner has the best camera mode option out there. Just makes me so mad they didn't bring it over here. Every video game should have a camera mode to it. Every game should. Where you could just instantly pause and get a nice picture. I can't load this up, man. And you know what? Give me some super strength. Let me get out on foot, too. What the heck? Maybe I got back it up? Think they'll add it in the future? I sure hope so. I don't know if SnowRunner actually came out with it on day one. I know I didn't play SnowRunner on day one, I don't think. Might have to just get another vehicle and push this. or just use the crane to load it up. Hey, there we go. Never doubted it for a second. Yeah, I did. Put that parking brake on because previously I haven't been able to strap these down, so I don't know if I can strap it down on here or not, because it is kind of like a dedicated one for it. Get a roller out. Get that loaded up. Camera mode came later, not at launch. Oh, okay, cool. Day one, it did not have it. All right, thank you all so much for that information. Oh, gotta take that parking brake off. I just don't have the HUD on to see see why I'm not moving. I'm like, I'm not moving, I'm not moving. I think it's an issue because I'm like stuck in there, but I'm not actually stuck in there. Oh, come on, how you, what? Really? How you just gonna slide off like that? Stupid. Season 6, dang. Well, I hope they hurry up and get that camera mode a lot sooner in Season 6. Also, hope they fix this texture issue a lot sooner, too. Why are you sliding like that, man? I'm gonna try to back it up on there, I guess. Let me mess with this texture setting, too. I don't know if it's texture or not. Let's go over to video, crank it back up to high. Maybe I should just put it on low. Apply different quality preset, I guess. There it goes. That worked. Kinda. I can see a little section where it doesn't work. Okay, I'm gonna try to back this on there. My daughter Barbara says good morning. Oh, right, Liz, tell her I said good morning as well. Maybe she's listening, but good morning, Barbara. Well, it's sliding off too. It's staying. It's just straight up staying. Can I strap the cargo? No, okay. I didn't think so. Let's see here. Toggle ramp. Let's get going. That's really what it's like with a roller. Oh, okay, I've never drove one. I mean, there's a lot of these vehicles I've actually drove in real life. Not construction equipment, but these big, heavy equipment, being in the military. But the construction equipment, I've never done any actual construction. Let's see here. Where do I want to get a picture at? I gotta get a little picture over here or something. Let's see here. So there's something for a camera. Camera mode. Okay, looks like I can go to the back, to the front, all that good stuff. I think that was something on SnowRunner as well. All right, one second. My wife's leaving for work. Hey, Gordon, thank you for the follow. What do we got? BF, Beer. Hey, Beer, what's up? This is Game Pass. Looks sick. This on Game Pass looks sick. I don't think it's on Game Pass. I never confirmed that. Anybody know? Forklift certified? Heck yeah, I'm forklift certified too. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I ain't got it in here. I have a hat. So my last job, I was a blue-collar worker and everything. I worked in the factory and I worked at the shipping department. So, of course, I ran cranes and forklifts and stuff. I had a hat. I bought two of them. It said certified OSHA violator. That's what it said on it. I bought two of them. I gave one to the safety manager where I worked because he has a hat collection from all the hats we get over the years from our job. But I got him one of those too to put on his hat collection, and then I'd wear it to work too. Certified OSHA violator. From this angle, you can't really tell I did a horrible job loading. Sorry, just getting a couple of thumbnail pics here. Well, I guess you guys don't see that on YouTube or TikTok, do you? Okay. Just for YouTube, because it's not even on Twitch either. Yeah, there's no thumbnail things on Twitch. I guess it's just YouTube. People complain whenever I use some of those AI ones. At least sometimes they complain. Okay, now how do I get over here? I should probably pay attention. Okay, over this direction. Yeah, so there's this big old red stack right here in the way. That actually looks like it does not move. It looks like it's inside the ground right there. Holy cow. Yeah, good thing I ain't try to move that bad boy. Not yet, anyway. Not on Game Pass. Okay, not yet. Okay. I kind of thought it would be one to go to Game Pass. I'm surprised they didn't. I'm really surprised. Beer there. Hey, well, just anybody in general. I mean, it's so cheap. I'm really surprised how cheap it is. I mean, I'm saying it's cheap. Everybody's obviously got different budgets and everything, but for a brand new game, it's $39.99. For a brand new, like, well-established game company, I was expecting this to be $60 right off the bat. And then the special editions that they sell, I was expecting $100. But no, it's $39.99, and I should have took that a little wider probably. I don't know. No, I got it. Okay, this trailer ain't as long as I thought it was. And then $49.99 for the rebuild edition. Yo, Daniel, what you got? I love this game and playing it on my Steam Deck. Heck yeah. Oh, so, okay, so on your Steam Deck, what is that? Just like a little tablet or something? I think you're in the ballpark area of where I was talking about people playing on their phone. Is that like on your phone or something? Because somebody mentioned that to me. They didn't have like a new gen or something like that, and I was like, well, you could kind of play it on your phone somehow, and I just never figured that out. I've had a few people tell me, not too sure. Freeman shared the live. Man, thank you so much for sharing the live. Really appreciate it. You know what, actually I'll just pull forward a little more here, that way I can get the unload on the actual asphalt right behind the dirt there, or just tip it over and just let them fall off. Put that parking brake on. Gotta remember that bad boy. Okay, we're going with the roller, get that off. Don't need it first, but just gotta get it off first. It's in the way, right? Steam Deck is like Valve's version of a Wii, but better. Okay. Yeah, no, there's actual way you could do this stuff on your phone. Somebody's explaining to me one time. I think you could download like the NVIDIA app or something like that, and you can do cloud gaming. Some content creator I know actually does Farm Sim 25 content creation off his phone, records and everything on his phone, and posts it and everything. And the only reason he does it on his phone is because his old Xbox can't run it. Because it's a new gen thing, kind of like this game. This is a new gen. Or Switch, I guess I should say. Okay, Switch, yeah. Yeah, Wii, yeah, you kind of threw me off there because Wii's like the console part to it. I mean, I guess if you want to go old like a Wii, or older like a Wii, not really old, but if you want to go old like a Wii, I guess a PSP would be a good comparison there, but yeah, Switch, good comparison there. Okay. Well, I know there's a Steam Deck thing for like, I could get a Steam Deck and like put all these sound effects to it and everything. I think that's something. I don't know. I'm not the smartest at this. Y'all are really helping me out a lot. Yeah. And I still got to set stuff up, like Phoenix on here. He keeps saying I need to set up those subs on TikTok so he can support me more. Oh, Shane, long time gaming. Thank you for the sub over on YouTube. All games these days are next gen only. Yep. Unfortunately, older consoles are not getting new games. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately. I mean, I don't got much to worry about, but I really hate it for the console players and stuff. I'm kind of a big advocate for the console players. That's why I do a lot of like on Farm Sim. I try to do cross-platform multiplayer. Gosh, I do not got this level at all. I probably should have leveled this out better. Oh gosh, I hate this. Okay, hold on. So the last pass I did was over on the right. Let me do the right side. And then I'll do a pass over here on the left. This is horrible. Yeah, I can see dips in the sand too. I'm just like, gosh dang it. I was just like, come on, hurry up and get it done so I can get rid of these yellow lines. Wii U. I don't remember the Wii U, I don't think. I'll probably know once I see it. Man, they got a Switch 2 coming out, really? Like, what's different in a Switch 2, or did it already come out? I mean, I'm sure my kids know. Yo, Thunder, thanks for joining up on TikTok there. This is going to be one of the bumpiest roads ever. Stuck. Sometimes I think I should just drive this backwards. Not a bad idea, I guess. Yo, Freeman Gaming just became a member over on YouTube, here from TikTok. Hey, thank you, man. Do appreciate that a lot. Thanks so much. So, you make gaming content, Freeman? I feel like if I was in your multiplayer, I would come back and redo that road. Yeah, I'm doing a horrible job here. I'm blaming it on the yellow lines. I don't know, I just have a hard time getting them leveled whenever it gets so wide like that. Yo, Lisa, welcome in. Good morning, LFG. Good morning, chat. Heck yeah, Freeman, I do. I haven't posted any in a while. Okay. I have to check that out. Hey, hit me up on Discord if you're ever any content creator out there, or just anybody in general. I guess you can hit me up on Discord, but hey, any content creator out there, if you want any help with anything, I mean, I don't know it all, but I share a bunch of tips and tricks and everything like that. If you ever need any help, just let me know. You can message me on Discord. You know, I talk to a lot of other content creators, people starting off or people that's been around for a while. I know a little bit, been doing it for a few years. I mean, I'm definitely not the biggest of channels. Streaming's kind of new to me. That's why I'm so lost on streaming half the time. But yeah, I know my YouTube channel, the one with this name, is up to 10,000, over 10,000 subs. And then I got another channel, Farming Simulator LFG. That one's up to 3.5 thousand subs. Just started that one up last year, so I kind of learned the algorithm pretty well, and I was like, oh, let me test it out. So I started the Farm Sim channel and tested it out, and I was like, oh, that was easy. So still, I mean, still a lot of work to it, but. Lisa, I just came in to say hello and give you a like. Fixing to go live with Dust Bunny. Talk to you later, sweetness. All right, Lisa, talk to you later. Thank you for stopping in. I heard y'all are crazy over there with Dust Bunny. Y'all have fun. I'm gonna have to check that out. Do you do this full time? Yeah, I actually do this full time now. Yeah. Yeah, I left my job back in December, so I talked a little bit about that. My previous job, I was a blue collar worker type thing, working in a factory and stuff. And yeah, no, I do this full time now. I started it years ago because my kids wanted to do this. My kids were 9 and 7 at the time. They came to me saying they wanted to do gaming full time. I told them no, so I put them in coding classes. And after a while, those coding classes obviously cost way too much money. And they're saying, what am I doing? You know what, let's just overlap from this existing one. That way I can have a smooth selling, kind of. It's gonna take longer, but oh well. So yeah, no. The kids came to me, I was like, yeah, no, you can't do gaming. And so I put them in coding classes. They're like, you can build the games. And then those coding classes, pretty far drive, took a while to get there, cost quite a bit of money. So I eventually took them out of that. Gosh, dang it, I ain't overlapping the way I wanted to overlap. And started researching more about the whole gaming and how you can be a gamer and stuff like that, how it's actually possible. So I started doing it myself, started teaching them, and been doing it since then. They're now 12 and 10. Once the 12-year-old turns 13, we're going to push pretty hard on his channel. He's got a channel. I gave him one of my old channels. I think it's got like 700 some subs on it. He does some live streams every now and then. He's not very consistent, but like I said, once he turns 13, I'll push him pretty hard on consistency and everything. Because consistency is huge on content creation. And then between the age of 13 and 18, if he can make it, he can make it. If not, I guess he's got to find a real job, right? Is that the best way to say it? Oh man, you'd love to do this full-time as a job? I mean, it doesn't pay good. It really doesn't. I don't make much money. I mean, I do appreciate all those gifts coming in today. But I mean, looking at the way it works, I think that's really doesn't break down to much money at all, the way those gifts work on TikTok. But there's ad revenue on YouTube and Twitch. I got that coming in. I really don't make much money at all. I think like $200 to $400 a month, if that. I am a disabled veteran, so that's where most of my money comes from. Large portion of my money. Jeez, this is horrible. I'm sorry y'all gotta watch this. I'm gonna try that whole backup method. You gotta be kidding me. That is so smooth. And now I'm stuck. Yo, Sidge, what's up? I don't think I would like this game, but I tried it and now it's tickling my tism. Yeah, you didn't think you'd like it, but you're loving it now, huh? Oh, yeah. It's a fun game. It's a fun game, Hammer. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, mortgage is $17.50 a month. I couldn't afford to do that. LOL. Well, yeah, that's the thing. My last job, I mean, like I said, it was a blue-collar job, so I was making about it depends on how much overtime I worked. I worked a lot. I worked like 60 to 72 hours a week. At one year, I was working between 60 and 84 hours a week. So a lot of overtime. So yeah, I made between 80 to 100,000 a year, depending on what I did there. Then I left that behind. And yeah, no, I ended up paying off a few loans and stuff. A car loan got paid off, and was like, I think I might be able to do it now. So big dive. There's a lot of stuff I definitely cut back on, struggle with here and there. But yeah. Freeman, what you got? I need to be more consistent. Oh yeah, that's the hard part, being consistent. Now, I was working that job like 60, 72 hours a week, and I still posted daily. There's a little trick I got to, and that's how I built that farm sim channel up so fast and got monetized within like a month or two on YouTube. And I mean, I was making these videos. They were only 8 to 12 minute longs, fast-paced videos. They were doing really good. I kind of knew how it worked. I knew how the algorithm worked, kind of, so I needed to post daily. I got it to work pretty good, I'd say. But yeah, no, you know what you're saying. Thank you for your service, Dean. Oh, okay, I was proud to serve. Proud to serve. I tell you what, that's actually what's really allowing me to do this. And I don't only do just this. I do I do a lot of volunteer work. I want to get out of the house. My goal for this whole channel stuff, besides to learn and teach my kids, was, I mean, obviously you can make a lot of money doing this stuff. So my goal is to do a lot of fundraising, not really fundraising, but give a lot back to my town. So I'm part of the Friends of the Library, local library here. Also part of the museum, volunteer there. Also volunteer, where else was it? Oh, American Legion. Haven't been doing much with them lately. I don't know, I keep telling them I'm available all the time, but they don't reach out to me for help. They say they want young people to come in, but they don't want me to help, so there's a bunch of old men. And I was going to try to take over some spots in office there, but turns out they didn't like that. So, yeah, so I do a bunch of different volunteer work and stuff like that. I was out at some festival this past Saturday, out there all day. Gosh dang, it's freaking hot. And then I do some mowing up there at the local museum for them, because it's a bunch of old men. We also got some event coming up. They texted me the other night saying, hey, can you go put out these signs around town? And I was like, yeah, sure. So I had to push my live stream back, so I went and did that. Yeah. So yeah, no, luckily my mortgage is not that high. We actually rent from my in-laws, and so we just pay their mortgage. And you know, they bought this place so long ago. So we just pay their mortgage, and it's only like $870 a month for a big, like, 4-bedroom house. I say big, it's like probably 1,700 square feet or something like that. Not 100% sure what the square footage is, but yeah, and if I was to actually buy this place, the mortgage would be about $1,500, at least the first year. I've owned a home before, and when I was down in Texas in the Army, I bought a home for like $70-something thousand. It was real nice, really nice too. They rebuilt it, and they wanted like $150,000 for it, but because of the area they rebuilt it in, they couldn't get it. So I ended up getting it for $77,000. And we lived there for a couple of years, and our first year mortgage was $500. That's mortgage, insurance, everything. And then by the third year, it went up every single year. By the third year, it went up to $1,000 a month. So we had to leave that. This was back in 2013 to 2016, I guess, or something like that. 2012 to 2015, somewhere. That was the range there. It was down in Texas. So yeah, we just couldn't afford that $1,000 a month anymore. So we ended up having to leave there and go rent somewhere cheaper. $220,000 2 years ago. Yeah, that's what I'd end up having to pay for this place, about 200 and something. Last time I checked, I thought it was like 250, maybe it's low 200s. I couldn't remember. Yeah. So that's the same price I'd have to pay here. And yeah, no, the rent's just so much cheaper. So Stress level went way down. No and yes, no and yes, no and yes. I stress a lot about this channel because I actually want it to do a lot better than it is. From work, yes, I guess my stress level did go down. Because I was stressed a lot where I actually worked. I don't know, I was just getting to that point where it was just hurting my body so much. I'm pretty young, I'm only 33, but working those long hours, running all over the place, I don't know, it just felt like it was beating me up. I did it for 6 years with all that overtime too. I mean, some of y'all might be like, hey, that's nothing, but oh well. No, I don't know, I was pretty stressed at work there. So yeah, I'd say it went down there, but then there's the whole stress of the money and really not making as much as I used to. So honestly, I mean, the VA, they got me jacked up on so many pills. I try not to care too much about it. Maybe those pills kind of help me not care. Oh, saying you're 33 too? Awesome. Well, I'm in Oklahoma. Don't know where you're from. I don't know if you want to share that, but I share my state at least. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Freeman. I don't think I read that earlier. I haven't posted on my YouTube yet. Going to just trying to make content first before posting. Not good at video editing. Okay. Well, you know, there's a good thing about games like this. You really don't got to do much video editing depending on your style. That's one thing I need to work on. I need to work on those nicer videos you see out there where they're like, they're not just Let's Plays where they're showing little scenes here and there and they're telling a story or something like that. I need to work on that. I do horrible at that. I've tried it a time or two. And then I just don't like my voiceover work I do. I just don't sound like I'm too into it like I am with... Okay, hey, down here with the road, heck yeah. Yeah, I just don't sound like I'm into it like I do with my Let's Plays. So like my Let's Plays, I record with my mic on while I'm playing the game. And I'm narrating the whole thing. So all I gotta do is go in there, edit a few things. There's a few spots I gotta cut out. Oh, Delaware, okay. All right, man, that's a good price in Delaware. Dang. At least I think it is. You're over there on the coast, 220,000. That seems like a good price. You must be living in the ghetto. Okay, we are all done here. I might be able to drive over to the next section. This road looks a little better after it got paved. I'll tell you that. I can't really see the bumps too much. I can see them here and there. We'll see if we can get a little better. What's up, Jar Nelson? What's up? Southeast Norway here. Heck yeah, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. I can see the bumps if I get into this angle. That looks horrible. Yeah, it is. We got lucky. Not in the ghetto, but it's a few blocks down. See, that's the thing. I was telling you, I got lucky on that house in Texas. It wasn't the ghetto. It was just an old rundown kind of neighborhood. Like all the houses around there were built so long ago, they only had one bathroom. This house had 2 full baths, I think 2.5 actually. It had 2 living rooms, the one we bought in Texas. Yeah, no, they were trying to sell it for like 150,000, but they couldn't get it. Nobody would do it. Gamers United! Thank you for that follow, really do appreciate it. Heck yeah, us Gamers Uniting there. Heck yeah. Yeah, so consistency is huge there, Freeman Gaming, if you're still on. One thing I always try to do, I use Microsoft To Do. It's a little to-do list type thing, and I try to always schedule stuff out 2 weeks ahead of time. So I actually got a video that's uploaded right now that's not going to come out for like another week and a half or something like that. But my idea is I try to keep everything scheduled out 2 weeks, just in case emergencies come in and everything like that. I could deal with those emergencies, but still keep videos coming out daily. Let's see here. Which way do I go now? Okay, this way. Really? Just go right through that? Okay. See, they want me to build a road over here, but they don't say anything right here. Maybe, oh, maybe it's designed for me to go around this way, possibly. Yeah, I also don't know how well that'd work. Or maybe it's just not that deep and whatever can get through it. So we might have to patch up, put a road in right here as well. We'll see. I mean, I'm definitely navigating it with no problem, so it's probably hard ground underneath there. And what you got, Nelson? Thank you for your service. Hey, I was proud to serve. And then real estate is costly as F everywhere. Oh yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is. No, that's what I was saying. I just rent. It's like a rent-to-own type thing. because I pay the mortgage that my in-laws are paying, which is $870 a month. And then I'm gonna try to hire the worker this time. I don't see any trees that get caught on. Yeah, last time it did horrible. It got caught. Let's see if I can try to drive some of the stuff over there. But yeah, yeah, and then if I actually buy the place, it's $1,500 to $2,000 a month, and that would be just the first year. It's going to go up like every year probably. But Gamer United game good. We'll be playing it in 1 hour. Game is amazing, man. I have a lot of fun on this. I had somebody earlier say they didn't think they'd like it, but it's definitely tickling their tism. So yeah. So no, it's a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun with it, building these roads and stuff. And no, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It's not like SnowRunner. There's some similarities. Just come in with a mindset, not thinking of SnowRunner, and you'll probably love it too. I do hate these yellow lines here being in the way. I'd love to get rid of all this freaking overlay right here. Oh, gosh, I love to. Nano, what's up? Joining on TikTok. So no, the crazy thing is, I was talking earlier how I do this full time and I don't make much money. Some people do say that $200 to $400 I make is a lot, but that's not extra. That's supposed to be my income for the family and everything. I mean, I left a job where I was making between 80 to 100,000 a year. Now I'm making 200 to 400 a month, but that does go up and down. Every now and then, you never know, a video could just take off or so. For example, over the last year, I have a video over on my other channel, Farming Simulator LFG. It's done pretty good. I'd say tens of thousands of views. I don't think it broke 100,000 views, but I think it has tens of thousands of views, and it's up there over the last year. It accumulated $1,000. So you just never know. If I could have a couple of videos do that like every month, we'd be good. We'd be real good. But yeah, I got a threshold of what I want to hit income-wise, and then anything over that, I want to start donating. Well, I do a lot of volunteer work around here, but I'm only one person, so I'd probably have to start paying people or something along those lines. I'm actually about to start up another channel. Somebody gave me the name idea, LFG Cares. So LFG, L Family Gaming, Dad. So my other social media on YouTube and Twitch is LFG Dad. On TikTok, it's L Family Gaming Dad. Just haven't made the change on the name yet. Don't know why. But yeah, no, the idea is, I don't know, just try to help out a lot more. I'd love to build a huge library for my wife. She's a librarian. They got this old janky little shed type made out of metal building for their library. Yo, Will with the follow. Thank you for that, Ben. Hello. Welcome in, Ben. Nelson, let's see here. I look forward to this with the heavy track dumper to release. Oh, man. Yeah, this thing is amazing. You talking about this right here? This bad boy right here? This thing is amazing. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna start it up another auto one. You do your job, bro. Oh, I should have brought the freaking wheel loader over first. Where's my wheel loader? Not wheel loader, my dozer. Well, it is a wheel loader, I guess. Pardon the typo, the DLC, okay. I've seen it on streams and it looks epic, the DLC. Yeah, I guess it's part of the DLC, so I don't know how much the DLC costs. I pre-ordered the game. I believe I still paid the same price it is right now for the rebuild edition, $49.99. I believe that's what I paid back when the demo came out. I honestly bought it back then. I was like, well, I kind of got the money now at the time. I don't think I'll have the money in the future. You just never know. It's just so up and down. So yeah, there is still some stress coming in there, but I try not to let it bother me too much, because I know there's a lot of people out there making a heck of a lot less money than I am, and my family is. So if they can make it work, I can make it work. My biggest issue is I don't want to ask for any government government help or anything like that. So technically I qualify for free healthcare through the government. I figured that out about a month or two ago. But my wife's got healthcare through her work that we pay, I think, like $50 every 2 weeks or $50 a month or something like that. So we'll just stick with that. And even though free sounds a little better, and probably all the extra surgeries and everything would be free too. Also, me personally, I do have free healthcare through the VA. I am actually working on getting that disability up to 100%. It's sitting at 80% right now. And then I'm currently in the process of it moving up to 90, which it should move up to 90 pretty easily with what I turned in, all the paperwork I turned in on the medical records. And then after that 90% to the 100, I heard that's the hardest part, going from 90 to 100, but I still got a few medical issues that's not turned into the VA yet. For example, when I was in Afghanistan, there was a bunch of fires and stuff and burn pits and stuff on fire. So, yeah, certain stuff, let's just put it that way. Why not? If you're entitled to it, go for it. Yeah, you know, people tell me that too, man. Nelson, yeah, people tell me that. That's actually why I started going for the VA disability increase. Like, I got out of the Army. What I did when I got out of the Army, I just handed them my medical records. Said, here's my medical records. About a month after I got out of the Army, I got a paycheck still. And I was like, what the heck is this? I thought I was still getting paid from the Army accidentally. So I called somebody. They're like, oh, no, that's your VA disability. So I'm like, what? What the heck is that? I didn't know anything about it. And if I would have known that was the thing, I would have turned in more of my medical records. Because it would have been higher off the start. And then for the years and years, I was just sitting at 60%. I was like, okay, sure, whatever, it's fine. It helps out a lot. And then people kept telling me, man, you deserve a lot more. I don't know if that was a compliment or an insult. They're like, man, you're so crazy, you need more. You deserve more. I don't know. But yeah, doctors and stuff at the VA, they're telling me, yeah, you should definitely get that increased. Other people, soldiers tell me, vets tell me, yeah, you should get that increased, you should get that increased. I just never did it. I didn't like bugging for it or anything like that. I didn't like asking for like a handout, let's say it that way. But then they actually said, no, it's already slotted. You're not taking anything extra. It's already there. Do it. So I finally broke down and did it, especially once I got towards the end of leaving that job, that blue collar job I had. Terrence, what's up, man? You got your 70% approval last week, and the back pay made me cry. Oh, dude. Oh, the freaking back pay. The back pay saved me. So I left my job back in December. We're out grocery shopping. Card gets declined. So I had to use another bank account or whatever, but luckily I had enough money in there. Somehow I had enough money in there, and this is how I had enough money in there. Got home, checked the bank. Thousands of dollars sitting in there from the back pay, just from an increase from 60% to 80% over like a couple months. Ooh, man, back pay is ridiculous because I can't save money worth anything. I cannot save money at all. If I got it, I'm gonna usually end up spending on something dumb. Usually food. It's usually food, to be honest with y'all. I mean, yeah, and then I donate and stuff. I'm actually waiting for Gold Gaming to go live. Gold Gaming's supposed to do his first live stream where he's actually a YouTube partner now. So I was like, hey man, I gotta get in there and give you your first super chat. So I'm gonna go over there and give him some money. But hey, Decker, what's up? Thanks for the follow. Man, you pay taxes to create these government programs, may as well get some benefit from it. Yeah, you know, hey, that drives me crazy. Well, obviously the whole tax system drives probably everybody crazy if you think about it in depth. But the craziest part about the whole tax system is government employees paying tax. I mean, obviously the whole tax system is broken anyways. You can look at it from so many different points of view of why we're already overpaying on taxes like crazy. I mean, you get taxed on your paycheck, taxed on this, taxed on that, all that good stuff. But then I look at it and I'm like, wait a second, my wife's paying, she's a government employee, I guess, being a librarian, working for the city. I'm like, my wife's paying these taxes and then you're just getting it back in your paycheck. Also, you're like, when I was in the military, paying the taxes, just getting it back in my paycheck, stuff like that. But I mean, hey, we can go on and on about these taxes just being so stupid. That is for sure. Yeah. Hey, Terrence, thanks for the follow, man. Yeah, same man. Yeah. Dude, that back pay is crazy. That's why, I turned in some paperwork that should take me from 80 to 90. I thought it was going to take me from 80 to 100, but the way the percentages work, some of y'all might know, it just doesn't work. It doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. So they told me I should be getting 80. And, well, they told me I should be going up to 90 with this thing I added. And, I was kind of taking it slow on the process. I was trying to let that back pay build up. But yeah, no, I got lucky, man. I got lucky. I couldn't pay for some groceries that one day. I used my debit card. At that point, we were using the credit card kind of for everything. Then the credit card's like, no more. We can't give you any more. With healthcare screwed up as it is from a European standpoint, you got to take everything you can get. Yeah, man, I'm sure healthcare screwed up everywhere, but I mean, from a European standpoint, yeah, no, it definitely screwed up here. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Whenever I got out of the Army, I actually had the ability to apply for unemployment, and I was sitting in my car and I started to apply for unemployment on my phone, and I started to do the whole process for it and everything, and I started to apply for it, and I was just like, no, I can't do this. So instead, I went over and signed up for Uber and Lyft, and I started doing Uber and Lyft. So it was actually pretty hard transition out of the Army, to be honest with y'all. Is it getting dark? What the heck? I haven't had it dark on this game the whole time. Yeah, no, I had a hard time transitioning out. I don't know. I see a lot of people saying they have a hard time going from military to civilian life. I don't know. It's just a big difference. I had 5 or 6 different jobs for my first year out, and 3 of those months I was actually a stay-at-home dad. Everybody pays taxes. Yep, everybody pays them. Well, almost everybody. It's just the tax system is working the same no matter who it applies to you. Yeah. Food isn't dumb. Yeah, food isn't dumb, but the food I buy is dumb. My bad. I should clarify. It's usually fast food at that point. Like, for example, we went to Chick-fil-A yesterday. We went after I got on the stream yesterday, loaded the kids up, trying to get them out of the house some so they're not just sitting there playing video games all the time. But loaded the kids up. We went to Chick-fil-A, got some lunch, spent $40 just for me and my 2 boys. But I ordered me 2 sandwiches, 2 big old sandwiches. Like, I was still hungry afterwards. I don't know. I'm kind of a little hefty, but you know, Americans, we overeat. And then, yeah, I see your DoorDash. I'll get to that in a second. Sorry. Not ignoring y'all. Just trying to tell a story. Sometimes I get looped up in these stories. Not ignoring y'all. But yeah, no. So that wasn't all I bought. The kids were still hungry too. Probably shouldn't have let them get more food, but I let them get some more food. Go back up there. I pay another $15 for some extra food for them, and I'd already bought extra food for me. I don't know what it is about Chick-fil-A, but I just don't feel full of Chick-fil-A. Even my wife said something about the nuggets being so small at Chick-fil-A too. It's understandable that my kid was still hungry. So, anyways, what we got? I donate plasma for side money and going to try DoorDash. Okay. Hey, yeah, they didn't have DoorDash whenever I was doing Uber and Lyft. I loved doing Uber and Lyft. As y'all can tell, I probably love talking, right? I used to love talking a lot, and then I kind of got quiet over the years. And now I'm kind of back to it. And I'm still kind of a quiet person here and there. I am starting to be a little more outgoing with this volunteer work I'm doing and talking with people and stuff like that. So, and obviously this live streaming. I have a lot of fun talking with y'all and talking with strangers too. So that's what I absolutely loved about Uber and Lyft, was just talking to strangers. I had a hard time transitioning from the Navy, serious distrust of authority, and I'm really good at. Okay. Yeah. So my first job out of the Army, excuse me. What did I do? I did a generator mechanic job, I believe. That was my first one out, because I was a generator mechanic in the Army. Now, when I was deployed to Afghanistan, I wasn't a mechanic. I did patrols and other stuff. I was part of a personal security detachment, so did a lot of missions then. But like they say in the military, I don't know about the military in general, but in the Army, you're trained infantry first, and then you learn your secondary job. No, we did a lot of patrols, a lot of missions. And what was it? I got out, I was like, okay, let me try the generator mechanic stuff. Didn't like it. It was just too slow, too boring. And then I went and worked at the post office. I can't remember if I did the post office first or the generator job first. That's why I'm just not sure. And then I went and worked at the post office. Oh my gosh. Now I understand the terms going postal. That job made me crazy. Oh man. And then I went and worked at a car dealership, and I was not making any money there. I was selling cars, and my tactic failed horribly. You know, people don't trust these the salesmen or anything like that. They're like, oh, they're just all schemy scumbags or whatever. Yeah, no, I was nothing like that. So as soon as like my manager would walk away to try to get the approved or get a number changed or something like that, I'd be there with the customers. I'd be like, hey, check this out. He's gonna come back with this number. Ask for something lower. So over the years, I bought new car after new car after new car in the Army. You get approved for anything, all these loans. And I didn't ever really know you can negotiate so much on cars. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. My dad never told me that. I never saw my dad buy a car. I didn't know any of that. Dude, I help people negotiate for killer prices on this stuff. So my goal as a car dealer or salesman was to just basically sell in bulk, because no matter how much the car sold for, I'd make a minimum of like 150. But honestly, the car salesmen, they don't sell much. They don't sell many cars. Some do, some don't. Yeah, no, I could only sell like maybe a couple a month. But during your first couple of months, they give you an actual paycheck, and then after that, you live off your commission. So once I started living off my commission, I had to go over to Uber and Lyft at nighttime. So I would drive to the nearest big city and that's where I worked at as a car dealer, car salesman. And then I would do my car sales during the day, and it was 6 days a week job. They wouldn't let you have days off. Usually you had to work on Saturdays, Sundays closed. But then I'd do my sales stuff and really get no sales, stand out there forever, have people yell at me, call me a jerk and everything. And then they're like, I don't need no help, go away. Stuff like that, because basically it's my job to approach them, see if they need any help with anything. And then that makes people mad. They're like, no, just leave me alone. But after that, I wouldn't make any money, so I was doing Uber and Lyft at nighttime. And I would do that all night long, and I'd sleep in my car for a couple hours, wake back up, and go right back to selling cars. There was a local gym nearby that I'd go to for showers. So that's how bad it was at one point there. And yeah, that was my experience there. And then after that, I didn't work anymore. My wife went and got a job doing some waitress and stuff. She made pretty good money doing that and training, and I did a stay-home dad for 3 months, and then I got my blue-collar job. And the reason I loved it so much was the fact that I worked so much. I kept my mind clear, just kept it clear. And I worked so many hours, like I mentioned before, 60 to 72 hours. At one point, I was starting to work 84 hours a week. They would not let us work 7 days in a week. So the way I worked 84 hours was I worked 14-hour days. But no, the thing is, I absolutely loved it. Stuck on this little tree branch, and that stuff just kind of kept my mind clear. And I started making more money than I ever made before, and started going on vacations and having a lot of fun. Even though I was working a lot of hours, we'd still have some good times and fun and everything. But yeah, no, that's how that went. And I worked there for the last 6 years, did a lot of big stuff, had a lot of changes there, and they really trusted me. The trust they gave me is probably a big reason I loved it so much too, because the Army, man, they didn't trust you with anything. They did not trust you with it much at all. I mean, they did and they didn't. It was kind of dumb the way that worked out. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna catch up on some comments here. Let's see here. We got Nelson over on Twitch. Being afraid to call an ambulance when you need one because of the bill is crazy. Oh yeah, definitely. I didn't even want to go to the doctor the other day. I had, last week I had some sort of glands infection in my mouth or something. My right side of my face hurted for 3 days. My ear was hurting, my right side of my throat, my right side of my tongue hurted. I guess there was some glands infection in my tongue. I have no idea what the heck that is. First time I ever had that issue. But I didn't want to go. It was the 3rd day. By then it was the 3rd day. And wife said, hey, go. But really all I had to pay was $50 just to copay. But I don't know. I never had to take an ambulance for anything. Well, I had to take an ambulance through the military VA for stuff, but that was free. But then again, maybe the U.S. does not qualify as developed. Man, I ain't laughing about that. I ain't laughing. I ain't mad about that. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, man. You ain't wrong there. You ain't wrong there. I mean, hey, U.S. is a good place. Every country, I believe, is a good place, but I also know, traveling the world and stuff through the military, I also know there's a lot of countries that's better off than the U.S. I said that one time. I had one guy just cuss me up and down on the chat one time. And then people were backing me up in the comments like, hey, you got to be crazy to think the U.S. is number one of everything. Because we can look at the statistics and see that the U.S. is not number one of everything. Healthcare is not number one. School's not number one. I don't know, maybe weapons. There we go. I ain't hating that either. Oh no, spin, spin, spin. Tires getting in the mud a little too much. No, dissing, just thinking out loud. Oh no, I understand, man. You got it. No way, it's not perfect by any means. Long shot, but at least healthcare is free at point of use. Yeah, no, I got you, man. Yeah, commission pay is BS. It is. It definitely is. So some of the free healthcare countries I've seen, like Canada, they say they got to wait like a year for a specialist and stuff like that. That's kind of crazy. And I've never had to wait that long in the U.S. But that also depends on the country and the region and everything like that. And I tried to explain that to people. They're like, well, I ain't got to wait that long. I'm in Canada. I'm like, it depends on the country. It depends on the region. Sorry, I caught up on that side. I'm sorry. Let me get on TikTok here. I had a hard time transitioning from the Navy, serious disrupt of authority, and I'm really good at. I tried to join the Army, but during boot camp, my back got messed up, so I got a medical discharge. Oh, okay. Well, medical discharge is pretty nice. Well, kinda. I mean, as long as you're getting paid for it and everything. Dave, what you got? Sorry, Dave, I broke my neck and my back twice. I'm disabled, and I still get up every day and work. Yep. Nope, that definitely happens. Dude, I had this guy in the Army that broke his back. I mean, he could run laps around me. Heck yeah. How much is that game? Fine. $39.99 base game, just the game by itself. $49.99 rebuild edition. Sorry, hopefully you're still here. Some people can't handle the truth. I've tortured the Med in North Sea. Over half the countries we visited seem better off than the U.S. Yeah. That's the sad part, and I get what you're saying. Some people can't handle the truth whenever you say the U.S. is not the best. Yeah, no, they got mad at me. They're like, oh, no, you didn't serve this country or anything like that, because maybe at the time they knew I was a veteran. I don't know. I added that vet thing on TikTok. I don't know, a couple months ago. I did some streaming without it. Somebody told me I should shrink up the video so the whole video can actually be seen, because I had it zoomed in where you couldn't see it all. And I changed that up, and I was like, what do I put in this little filler space? So I put a little family portrait of my family that was done with the Bob's Burger cartoon type thing. My wife loves Bob's Burgers, so I had that made one year for her birthday, anniversary, or something. I can't remember what. And then I was like, well, I got another little space here. So I've seen some people just put their whole little veteran thing on there. It's a nice little conversational starter. And plus, it can run some people off before they get too attached. A lot of people don't like veterans, I guess, too. But yeah. Oh, yep. Nope, still. Nah, that's pretty cool, Dave. Sorry you broke your neck, back twice, disabled, still get up every day and work. Heck yeah. Same thing here, man. Get up every day, get it going. Some of this volunteer work, I was saying I started another channel called LFG Cares, some of the volunteer work I do. A lot of the volunteer work I actually do is mowing, because mowing's pretty simple and a lot of people need mowing done during the summer. No diss to anybody that has a mowing company or anything, but it's really easy. So I actually started recording it, and I'm getting it out there. My first video I got recorded is one of my mows I did up at the local museum. And I need to get that channel all set up and going and start posting on there. I haven't quite got posting on there yet, but I'll get it eventually. Hey, by the way, this road's looking a lot better than the last one, okay? A lot freaking better. I'll tell you that right now. If you can't tell, it's a lot better looking. Still getting caught up here and there. I guess that's a little indicator that I didn't get it perfectly smooth. I don't know. I'm really not sure. Oh, man. Yeah, I think I said something earlier about that job just kind of taking a toll on my body. And me being so young at 33. Doesn't seem right. Doesn't line up right. I don't know why it felt like that. It was just like I'd work that 12 hours. My legs would hurt, my back would hurt, which I got some pretty bad back problems from the military. So every now and then I'll end up pulling something in my back where I just cannot move without screaming in pain. One time it took me a couple days once again to go to the doctor, but one time I went to the doctor for it, and they was like, hey, what's your pain level? I told them, I was like, it's probably like an 8 or a 7. I never say 10. I never say 10. Somebody told me one time, I said a 10 one time, and they was like, okay, let's compare a 10 to you getting, so they was like, okay, you can't be a 10. They broke it down to me saying a 10 is basically saying you got kicked in the nuts as hard as possible. So I was like, oh, okay, ever since somebody told me that, I never say a 10 again. So it hurt really bad, obviously. And the thing is, they hooked me up to check my vitals. As soon as they saw my vitals, oh, everything was spiked like crazy. My freaking blood pressure, my heart rate. They're like, oh yeah, you're in a lot of pain. I was like, yeah, I am. And then I'm still just trying to fight through and go day after day, work and stuff like that. But no, I don't know. They always tell me I just need to stretch more. And, yeah, Dave, you're 50. Heck yeah, man. I don't know, man. It's always like, I feel like, it's like to the point where I'm just like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it till I'm 30. Now I'm 33. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it till I'm 40. And then if I get to 40, I'm gonna be like, I don't know how I'm gonna make it to 50. I don't know. I mean, honestly, everybody's just built different. Everybody is. It doesn't matter. It's not a well, the generations are obviously built different too, but just people in general are built different. I've done a lot of teaching and training at my last job, and man, just I learned to understand everybody is just different. You don't always know what they're going through. You don't exactly know their pain. Maybe they're faking it. Maybe they're just trying to pull a fast one on you. Maybe they're trying to make you feel sorry for them. Maybe this, maybe that. It's just like, I don't know. I think I'm just too trustworthy. Let's put it that way. Because somebody tells me something's wrong here, I'm like, okay, yeah, I believe you. Like even my wife, she'll say something about something, and she'll try to go into more detail. I'm like, you don't need to give me any more detail. I believe you. It's fine. I trust you on this judgment. I believe your judgment. I trust your judgment. You got good reasons for it, I'm sure. I don't need detailed reasons. And I kind of learned that from teaching adults. I haven't taught children really, except for my kids. There's actually a few kids on this whole YouTube journey and content creation journey that I actually meet and come across that I teach some gaming stuff to, but other than that, yeah, and I just learned that everybody's gonna be different. Man, I've had 50-year-olds run laps around me in the military whenever I was in my 20s. So oh, no, did I go too far back? Come on, wiggle up out of there. Oh, I can put it in low. Wait a second. Nope. Dang it. If I hit... Let's hit that up arrow real quick. Dang it, I can't hit that up arrow? What is that? I'm trying to figure out that key to the right there. If I hit A right now, which is the low button, it doesn't work because it's giving me that open road construction. I've noticed a few issues there with playing on PC. There's a few key binding issues there where they kind of overlap with each other. That's actually an issue I had with getting the sand pit to work that's near me. Okay, let's just back up and try to get going with a little speed here. Not much speed obviously gonna happen. Oh, there we go, it worked. Sweet. So Dave, what you do for work? I know you said you're disabled. I don't know if you're like just fully disabled and you just get up and get going for other work, like around the house or stuff like that. You know, I know a lot of old people like that too. I'm not saying you're old. I'm talking older than that. I'm talking like 80s, 90s-year-olds. I've seen a lot of older people in their 80s and 90s. They do not want to slow down, stop, and sit around. They do not want to retire. because they said as soon as they stop, they die. Farming and welding. Oh man, that's some busy work right there. That's some busy. So I actually lived out in the country for a little while. I mean, no big farming or anything like that. We had animals. We had some cows, some goats, some chickens. Wasn't much, only on 7 acres. And at the time, when I was living out there, I was still working those 60 to 72 hours at that shipping job. And whenever I'd go home, I hated living in the country because whenever I'd go home, I'd have to mow the front yard or whatever. It'd take me about 2 hours on a riding mower to mow it. And then weed eating, gosh, that'd take even longer if I'd actually do the weed eating. And then, of course, the animals taking up all the time too. Out during COVID, they actually cut our hours back. So there wasn't as much overtime, obviously. And I started to have all this extra time, but I needed the money. I needed that overtime money. So I started up a furniture business. So I was building furniture. It's like anything I set my mind to, I could do. It's just ridiculous. I don't know. Maybe you guys know some people like that. But it's like anything, I could do it. I've done a lot of stuff. I've done plumbing. I've done electrical work. I've even done some welding. But I know I can't do no fancy, nice welds. I actually have trimmers, so I shake a little. Same here. Yeah, okay, so Dave, I think you get what I'm talking about. It's like anything I could learn it. It's ridiculous. And that's actually how I advanced so fast at my last job too. And plus the trust they put in me, and then they saw I could just learn it and do it. That was a huge thing, the amount of trust they taught me as a leader later on. Whenever I became a leader there, they started teaching me the whole trust thing, and that's why I was saying I think I'm just a little too trustworthy. I kind of trust everybody too much, probably. I'm sure that's going to burn me a few times here and there, but oh well. But yeah, no, anyways, it's just like anything, I could just learn it. So hours got cut back. I stepped down from that office job I had. I actually built a whole training program. That's the part where I was teaching adults and stuff. I built a whole training program. So I had this kind of office job where I worked in the office a little bit, and I worked on the training on the floor with new people. But the thing is, we weren't hiring, so I spent more time in the office doing other stuff I could do, basically rewriting documents and training documents and building courses and stuff like that. So that was another thing there too. They had a actual department that would build online courses, but they were moving too slow for me because, you know, they worked part-time. They worked their 40 hours a week. They were moving way too slow for me. So I actually asked them to teach me how to do it. Sat through one class, bam, they taught me how to do it. What the heck happened over there on the left? It got messed up. Huh. So yeah, no, they taught me how to do it, done it. Good to go. I started building online courses and stuff, and that's actually kind of where this whole content creation almost pretty much started, kind of. I mean, of course, my kids wanted to do it, but I had editing software, was learning editing software and stuff like that. So I was playing around with it, doing videos for my kids and stuff and everything. So that's kind of where I was playing around with it, kind of learned a little bit of a like with it and that I liked it. Yeah, no, doing this is just, this I never thought I'd ever see myself doing, this whole streaming thing. Never thought I'd see myself doing this. But yeah, like I was saying, I built that furniture business, sold some furniture, built tables, built chairs, all kinds of different furniture, made special customized stuff. One of the cool things I did, I built a cupcake stand from a tree. So I actually milled some of my own wood sometimes. So I cut down a tree, would mill it up. So what I did was I had this large piece of a tree I cut down, and I sliced it in pieces, and I had these little platforms, and I kind of drilled up through the platforms in the middle, and I had a, gosh dang, rod go through it. I can't think of the correct name right now. I had a wooden rod going through it, and just basically hold it all together. And they're stacked up. It has multiple tiers, and yeah, it was like a cupcake stand for a wedding. It's pretty cool. What lumber should I use for my stringers on my deck? Shoot, I don't know, man. I never actually did a deck, and probably I'm not even sure what you're talking about, stringers on your deck. But if I ever actually did the deck wood, you had your pre-treated 2x4s, but you wouldn't do a 2x4 on the deck normally. You do like a 2x6 or a 1x6 or a 1x10 or something like that would probably be your deck type wood. But I don't know. I'm not sure what you mean by stringers. What are you talking about, stringers? The boards that holds the steps. Oh, okay. Oh, those are, you usually buy those pre-made, but those are like one buys. One buy, or no, those are usually two buys. 2x8s probably, 2x12s. You talk about the ones that kind of go like this and stuff like that, the little step downs that go down the side. Yeah, I think those are usually a 2x10, I think. Growing up on farms, you don't have a day off and you need to learn to handle being in pain and just, man, I get you, Dave. You know, I grew up out in the country. I didn't grow up on the farm. My dad was a city person, so he didn't teach me much. He didn't teach me to hunt. He taught me to fish. He never taught me to hunt. I got a lifetime hunting and fishing license. This whole disability in Oklahoma from the VA, from the military, they also give me a lifetime hunting and fishing license. But I got a lifetime fishing license before, but now I got a lifetime hunting and fishing license because of the disability. I don't know. I kind of want to go. The truth behind that was I was just never patient. I didn't like fishing. It was just too slow paced for me. And some of these previous jobs I had, if you're in here earlier when I was talking about them, those were jobs I left because they were just too slow. And my first full-time job, I worked 40 hours a week. I was 14 years old. So I've always been kind of a go after the money type thing. It's just now recently I'm actually slowing down. And I say I'm slowing down, but it's like I'm trying to slow down, but I'm also filling this time with other volunteer work. I mean, obviously, playing these games for a job, this ain't all I'm doing, but it doesn't sound like a hard worker, I guess, at that point, but really doing it because kids wanted to do it. Okay, let's see here. What do we got here? We got to make some route. Those are the two sections they wanted me to fix up. Let's go over to objects, go back over to main, construct a road and plan a route between the port and the plant. Okay, so the roads are built, infrastructure. Let's go ahead and start this route, see where it starts. Okay, so I won't start there. Could shoot down this way if I clear this out. Come across here. Wait, where's it going all the way? Oh, okay, all the way down there. Yeah, let's, or I could just make the turn here. It's no big deal. Yeah, let's do that. Save on the whole turning thing or clearing out spots. I think I got some stuff in the way I got to clear out here in a minute, though. Let's see here. Yeah, right here. I think I might be able to go around it, though. Yeah, so no, I do get a lot of crap whenever people find out I kind of do this full time. They're like, oh, you don't have a job. Stuff like that. I'm like, hey, it's just whatever. I know a lot of people are jealous, too. But it's honestly not this that's paying the bills. It's the VA disability, and then I still get out there and do a bunch of volunteer work. Yeah, I'm gonna hug the side here. For some reason, they wanted me to make this road really wide, and I feel like that reason might be because it's going back and forth, maybe. I don't know. I obviously just went through a bunch of trucks there, so that's gonna cause an issue. I gotta get those moved out of the way. Sup, brother? Hey, country boy, welcome back in. Yeah, I need them withstand an F5 tornado. Oh, yeah. The boards that hold the steps. Oh, yeah. Well, if you need them to withstand a F5 tornado, you need to go concrete. Unfortunately, lay some concrete. But yeah, no, it should be like a 2x10 or something like that. That's usually what I see, and they actually got them like pre-cut and made. But I guess that would really only work if you're got that amount of steps. I guess you kind of connect them together with your little plate joints and stuff. You can connect them together. Oh gosh, that's the wrong way. Back it up, put it in reverse, Terry. Cleared this part out earlier right here. Let's see here. Okay, warehouse right there. Yeah, I saw some metal ones that would be interesting. Oh yeah, metal by itself too would be pretty cool. Yeah, being in Oklahoma, we got that tornado all the time type stuff happening. Tornado warnings coming in for us all the time. Luckily, I haven't actually had to go through any tornado, knock on wood. Yeah, we also got fires. That's pretty bad too. Our town actually lost 70 houses to some fires 2 months ago, 2 or 3 months ago. So that's unfortunate. And you know what pissed me off so much about that? I messaged somebody at the American Legion. I'm like, hey, what are we going to do to help these people? They got mad at me. They got mad at me for asking. And at that point, I was just like, yeah, I don't want anything to really do with that American Legion, really. Well, I mean, I'm going to keep going, support them, I guess. Maybe they'll change. Of course, they're going to die off. They're like 80-some years old. I can make a change later. But I also don't have anything to do with the local... I don't have anything to do with the local VFW because they're a bar. And I go in there to their meeting to see about becoming a member to do some volunteer work there, but then I find out it's just a bar. That's just an excuse to be a bar. Kansas? Oh, okay. Yeah, you're getting it too. Let's see here. Dispatch vehicles. I think that might make it. Let's get some vehicles moved out of the way, though. Let's see here. Let's jump in this. We're actually going to recover this somewhere. We'll just go tunnel base. I just want to recover them, get them out of the way, because no matter what, I'm not going to use these again. If I got to add anything to, like, building a road or anything like that, I will not do the paving and rolling. What? You already got an issue? The heck did you hit? You freaking kidding me? Okay, I guess you just couldn't make that corner good enough. I made it really wide because I thought it was going to be a semi-trailer. Because they gave me a semi-trailer right here at this point. But it turns out it's not. So let's delete that one. There we go. Should be able to make it a little better. Yeah, I thought maybe they were going to roll out with semis. Yeah, so metal would be pretty cool. Honestly, I mean, you know, that ain't a bad idea. Do like, because I've seen a lot of decks that are rotted and everything. Just rotted out decks. After a while, they're just completely trashed. If you could do like a metal frame to your deck, do it. Or like some concrete or something. Well, you gotta make sure it's nice and painted over or powder coated maybe, because rust can be a big issue. I just bought the game last night. It seems pretty complicated. I can see some complications to it, I guess, like as far as being a little hard, maybe. I mean, I'm having a lot of fun with it. That's for sure. It may take a little while to learn. I've definitely started to get it down a little more. Controls were a little difficult for me to get used to, but I think I'm getting a lot better there. Vehicle failed. What the heck are you failing on now? You little girl, come on. Just send it. Are you kidding me? What? Oh, I got a roller in the way. I was like, what? I was wondering where this thing was. Actually thought I was jumping in it a second ago. Oh. Okay. Let's resend that route. My bad. I didn't realize I had something over here on this side. Now, I think everything's actually out of the way. I'm gonna... Oh, wait. This trailer might be in the way. And this dump truck might be in the way, too. So let's get that out of the way. Just to be on the safe side. Now, these AI drivers running those vehicles are... They're all right. They're not the best. There's some better ones out there for handling mud. They might make it. They might also have a little bit of a problem right about... Where was it? I thought I had some mud issues coming up. Maybe not. They might have a little trouble right through here after a while. That does look pretty muddy. And I think it goes uphill right there. So their tires will spin and create some ruts. Well, I hope you, Dean, I hope you get the game down and it's not so complicated for you, because I tell you what, I'm having a lot of fun with it. Oh, wait, they're having trouble here. There it was. There's another problem. I was like, I knew there was a muddy pit somewhere. You know, one of these vehicles on here I've actually driven in the military. They call it like the ETV 89 or something like that. In the military, it's a M88. And, yeah. Big old water hole right here. I understand this being an issue, so let's go ahead and fill this in. I mean, I navigated through it pretty easily with everything. Like, it had a hard bottom. Wait, is this where they actually got stuck? I don't think it is. No, it was further up. There it is. Let me, oops, wrong thing. Let me move this point over. It looks a little close to the power line. But this is where they're getting stuck. They didn't get stuck in this actual water. I'm not gonna worry about this water right up here, because as I was looking forward to here, I was like, wait a second, that looks a lot worse up there. So yeah, let's lay some here. Smooth it out, get it going. I just wanted to dump it all in there. I think I definitely did not need all that. Thanks, plan to put some time in after work. Heck yeah. Yeah, no, you'll get it down, I think. And also, it might not be everybody's cup of tea or whatever you want to say. That's why I absolutely hate recommending games, or like somebody ask, hey, should I buy this game? I'll be like, I don't like telling people they should buy a game. I've had some people say they absolutely hate it, stuff like that, or not this game, but games in past. Yeah. I wish it was on Game Pass. That would be cool. Batman, thank you for the follow. Thank you for joining in. What you playing? This is RoadCraft. RoadCraft just came out earlier this week. Having a lot of fun with it. Trying to get this route fixed up a little better over here. Our AI workers were having trouble with it. I'm actually going to push from the other direction. That way all the extra sand could come in this direction towards me. Yeah. Did an amazing job laying some asphalt. Just kidding. I did horrible on that section, actually. That one's actually really wavy. But hey, it's all good. It's all good. Ethan, thanks for jumping in there on TikTok. Rambo, what's up? Which map are you on? Same one as yesterday that you caught me on. Eastern Europe, I think is what it was. It's the very bottom one after some, I don't know, Eastern Europe. Let's just go with that. I think it said Eastern Europe. Hey, I think I'm gonna do some multiplayer tonight. If you're looking to game it up, Rambo. The wife doesn't quite know yet, so we'll see if I survive after telling her. But yeah, about 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Mine one. There's a mine thing here. Let's see here. This is the map. We got a steel mill, steel beam, steel pipes. I don't know if there's a mine in here. Maybe. Got some sort of pink salt quarry. Wherever the heck that is. This is what it looks like, let's put it that way. Trying to get this AI route taken care of. You can see in the top left, there's a route failed. That's from the workers not being able to get up this little hill right here. There's a little muddy. They weren't able to pass right here. I don't know if they got caught on the power line, but I do know there's some mud there. Their tires are spinning. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and touch it up right now and get those workers back out there. Make me some more money. I think that's actually going to be good enough. We'll put that bar back in marching mode. And the workers should... Oh man, looks a little dip right there, but anyways, it's fine. Workers should just start up right there where it was at. Yep, or close to where it was at. So there we go. That water part back there, no issue at all. It's a hard bottom, so we're good there. Long live Chibble, joined up over on TikTok. Heck yeah. Hope you enjoy what you watch. Hope you'll stick around. Hope y'all have a good time. Do appreciate it. If y'all didn't know, I am live over on YouTube and Twitch and TikTok. Feel free to watch whatever you want to watch on. That's fine. I guess if you want no ads, TikTok's where it's at. I mean, unless you got one of those membership things with premium or whatever that gets called on Twitch, I don't know. And then you can check those out. Then you won't get any ads. So, oh hey, fun fact though. Obviously, if y'all are still in here watching and stuff, you probably like the content, maybe like me or something. If you have Amazon Prime, I didn't know this until I started streaming. I was shocked. If you have Amazon Prime, you can actually do a free membership on Twitch. So I actually have Amazon Prime and I give away a free membership every month to a different creator. So that is pretty cool. So just saying, hint, hint, wink, wink, you can jump over there and drop off that free membership. Okay, they're running and going. Looking pretty good, I think. What's up next after this? Keep moving. Replace the damaged gas tank to start the plant. Yeah, I got to deliver objects here. Concrete slabs facility to be restored. Let's track this, I guess. Wait a second. Concrete slabs will be restored. Deliver object. We've hit a bit of snag. The main road to the main mine is toast. I guess there is a mine. So we need to find another way across the river. Good news though, the concrete plant seems to be holding up pretty well. We think tapping into its production capabilities might be our ticket forward. Your mission is to replace the damaged gas tank with a new one. We can borrow one at the gas station. Oh, okay. So yeah, let's jump in this right here. Got a crane. I'm thinking I should be able to pick it up. Probably. Yo, Dave, what you got? Have a good day. I need to go order some stuff for this weekend. All right, man. You have a great day, too. Keep up that hard work, man. You're doing absolutely amazing. And thank you for sticking around and watching. I really do appreciate it. It's hard to find those hard-working people like you out there that would actually stick around and watch something like this. So, thank you. Look forward to seeing you around at a later point. Dang, I just got $7,100. What the heck is this? Is this mine? What? No way! Did I waste all my money on that freaking dump truck? Yo, this thing is cool. I think I wasted all that money on that freaking dump truck. Well, it's not a waste if we're doing multiplayer, right? Well, we're not going to be doing multiplayer on this save, but... Dang, man. Well, we're up to almost 30,000, so not bad. Okay, I got to figure my way over there. Let's drive through here, probably. Drive through here, gas station, blah, blah, blah. Actually, you know what? I think it'd just be faster for me to jump to the other one. Yeah, we're gonna do that real quick. Yo, Juan, thanks for joining up there on TikTok. Hope you're having a great day. Looks like we're up to 11.6 thousand likes over there on TikTok. My current record for RoadCraft right now is 27,000. My current record overall is 35,000 something. That's actually on Farm Sim. I think I'm going the right way. Oh yeah, the points are in front of me and the numbers are getting smaller. That'd be right? Oh gosh. Replace the damaged gas tank to start the plant. Too easy. Probably should have done this one a lot sooner. I kind of thought I had to do something else. I guess I should have read the information on it. I thought I had to like deliver some concrete blocks or something. I was like, let's just hold off on that. Oh, I should probably fix that. I actually thought I made it better, but I think I may have made it worse. that was a big dip. So this is actually part of the ground I tore up using the manual mode. I was trying to push some of the stuff off to the side and my blade on flattening mode was just too high. It wouldn't grip underneath some of the stuff. So I put it in manual mode to go underneath it, lift it up and flip it over. just all this junk to the side here. Now, of course, I'll probably come in here and start picking up some of this junk eventually and getting rid of it, maybe recycling it. I don't know. I've never had to actually go through the map, picking up and recycling a bunch of stuff yet. So, Rambo, you down for some multiplayer tonight, maybe? Or do you not play this game without cheats? I mean, you said you cheated in a bunch of money. I'm here for the fuel tank. Let's fold crane. Nope, anchors. There we go. Getting it down a little better, I think. Go and attach that. Probably go over the top of it a little better. Yo, not the mama joined over on TikTok. Hey, hope you're enjoying the content. Thanks for stopping in. Drag Shooter, welcome in on TikTok there. Man, it's gonna take up the whole thing. I am going the wrong way with this. That is my bad. I am doing horrible at operating this crane. Come on, rotate. Nope, do a winch down real quick. Maybe? Yeah! Why not just drop a suspended fuel tank in the back there? Money is the only thing I cheated in, although doing 900 million may have been too much. I didn't even know you could cheat on this. Well, I mean, I guess if you had the file, probably. Oh man, let's strap this load down. Old crane, toggle those anchors. Let's get going. There's road off to the right here. Huh. Guess I could do a little cut through right here. Yeah, why not? Let's do a little off-roading. What's the worst that could happen? We'll see. Thomas, welcome in on TikTok. And kind of great. Oh no, what? Oh, I thought it was flipping. I mean, it definitely looks like it's about to flip, but how in the world am I stuck already? Oh, I guess that was a really deep mud hole right there. Man. I did not see that coming. Put it in low, like any rollover, it's like, I don't see that coming. I'll just drive it in low. I'm worried about tipping over possibly. And yeah, I tell you what, I just hate how these vehicles don't all have winches on them. But I mean, like SnowRunner, you got like a million winch points on your truck. Not really a million, but you got a bunch of winch points on your truck. That is not realistic at all. The most I've ever seen is one on the front and one on the back. And if you have one on the back, it was usually attached by a pinto hookup, not pinto, a hitch hookup, I guess I'd say, from your tow hitch. I've seen that as an option before. One you kind of attach and take off. No, 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 how are you going down the hill? This was a bad idea. Tommy, what's up? Welcome in. All right, we're gonna try the whole row your boat method. Ooh, man, that might not work. It doesn't go down any lower. Well, I might be able to push on something, maybe. I'm just making it worse. Well, we're definitely going backwards. Let's try that, I guess. Gosh, dang. I should have stuck with the freaking main road. Yeah, this was a bad idea. Something definitely did go wrong, okay? That kind of looks like there's a road down here. That's why I was trying to go backwards, but it's not even letting me go backwards. Maybe I go backwards with the low one? Okay, there it goes. There it goes. Man. Gosh dang it. Decisions were made. Yeah, they were definitely made all right. I'm not saying they were good decisions. Bad decisions were definitely made. Yo, DD, what's up? I love this game. Played 10 hours yesterday, 30 hours in now. Dang, how much hours I got, actually? Kind of interested in that. Well, you know, I ain't got much. I do about a 3 to 4 hour live stream, so 3, 4, that's 7, plus another 3, that's 10. I'm probably coming up only on 13 hours. Hey, thank you for that little gift you sent out there. What is that? Like a money cannon gun? Heck yeah, man. Thanks so much. Really appreciate that. Still trying to learn that stuff over there. Yep. Time to do a little recovery. I'm messing up big time here. But DD365, thank you for the follow as well. Andy, what's up, man? What is up, Andy? Not much up here. Do appreciate you coming in. Appreciate y'all coming in. And looks like we got DD liking the live too. Thank you, thank you. Let's see here. I need to recover this. Get a little bit closer over there. We'll go river base, do a little drive over there, recover that truck I just had to mess up on. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Kind of expect it whenever I play, I guess. Oh man. Let's see. I cut behind and through this factory, go up this way through the sand quarry. I go up to the same road and try to pull it out, or I go down and try to pull it down. I think I'll go down and try to pull it down. We'll see. Andy, like the live. Thank you for liking the live there. Wish they had a mini map. Oh man, I wish I had that on SnowRunner too. Gosh, mini map all day. Well, here's the trick. I haven't done it on here yet because I don't like the waypoints. You can place a marker. Let's see here. Can I? You can do marker after marker, giving you a little trail. But well, I guess it's really not too bad. And I did that one wrong. Hold on, delete that marker. Delete that marker too. I did them all wrong. But yeah, you can do marker after marker. I only don't like it because you got to click multiple buttons. Previously, you can just click that one button, you're good to go. And then this will give you a little trail. Now, I guess I got to come in and individually delete them all. That's horrible. That is pretty horrible. Darn. I don't know if I like this. I know I didn't like it because I had to actually do multiple clicks with it. There we go. That will give me a trail to follow. Now, maybe they'll go away as I drive over them. So there's a little tip there. I learned that on SnowRunner. This is the first time I'm actually trying it here on RoadCraft. So if y'all want to find an easy way to navigate around these new maps, give this a try. Looks like that point does not go away. Splitting the game into 2 windows would be sweet. Full map on one monitor, play on the other. Oh, that'd be pretty sweet, man. That would be. Ooh, that'd be cool. But yeah, I guess doing these waypoints, I got to go back through and delete each single individual one, but it gives me a map trail to follow. So here's a little tip if y'all didn't know, you can do that. Now, I feel like there's got to be a different point out there that would just make a difference besides that. Let's see here. Oops, wrong thing. Let's check out these other points. What's this do? Same thing. Probably won't delete as I drive through it. Maybe there's something in the settings somewhere out there. Yeah, no, it's not deleting. Just gives you a different look to it. Darn. Well, oh well, I got a trail over there now, so I ain't got anything else to worry about. Eventually, you'll get these maps down and remember it like the back of your hand. I had one guy on a live telling me, hey, make a right up here, make a left up here. There's a little shortcut over here. And he played the map so much on the SnowRunner map, and yeah, he knew his way around for sure. Yeah, let's pop down low, having a little difficult time getting up this hill here for a second. So 2 trail split here. I go to the right, go to the left. My truck's actually right there in the middle of both of them. I'm gonna try the bottom left half here and just pull it down the hill Obviously use gravity to my advantage, which could be a bad thing, or it could help me. We'll see what happens. Come on, navigate up over that. Give me these. Come on. Dang, man. Gotta be kidding me. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Maybe I'm going to the right, because this is not working. Back it up. Not working. Do I got a crane to recover the crane? That's the next question. Yo, Ranger, what up? Back it up, Terry. Yeah, I gotta back it up, Terry. I too gotta back that up. Yo, Danny, welcome in on TikTok. This is muddy. Okay. Change of plans, we're going up this way. Possibly. Still pretty muddy. Change of plans, let's just stay off the main road. How about that? The road's kind of, well, it's not a main road, but the road's off to the right, so we'll go to the left of that. Hopefully we don't fall off the side here. I'm getting a little scared. Yo, Right Family Gaming, what's up? Welcome in, Mr. Right. That's gotta be such a cool name to have there. Yeah, Mr. Right. I'm always right. Oh, you, Rambo, oh, you could get this stuck too. Yeah, I definitely could get this stuck too. Yeah. Okay, now how do I do this? I'm gonna pull up past it. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, it's looking like I'm not. Maybe I'm just gonna push it down the hill. Come on. Even if I push it down the hill, I don't know if it's going to navigate through that stuff I was just trying to go through. Ah, this is horrible. Let's toggle those anchors. Get that boom up. I'm going to change up the crane function here. Toggle attach mode. I want to do a single point. And I want it to be on the front bumper, but I'm not seeing that. Is there an option to switch anchor points, or not anchor points, winch points? No, I'm not seeing it. This might do the job, so let's go ahead and attach it. Really just kind of want to make it go that way, push it backwards. We'll do a rope in. Maybe we'll do a rope in. Ah, no, let's just rotate it, I guess. Try to get it up out of that rut. Detach, throw it around some. Let's see if I can jump in that vehicle and drive off now. There we go. Beautiful! Where'd that drop off come from? Gosh. Change attach mode, maybe? Oh, maybe. Well, I did change it from the whole truck, and then I... Oh, gosh. That was kind of scary, though. Okay. See if I can drive up out of here. Nope. No promises. Got it in low, got the all-wheel drive on, got the... Oh, I hate this game. I thought I was taking a shortcut. I thought I was gonna be fine. No, it's not looking good at all. Rambo, it's more fun to watch. Ranger, let him struggle. Rambo. Y'all are mean. Y'all are so mean. Hey, there we go. Actually, I'll leave these points here because that will help navigate me back out of here. I did flip mine with the tanker on another map. Okay. Well, I don't know. I guess maybe you could reset the mission possibly, because if I reset the vehicle, I know the object will actually stay there on the ground. So no matter what, I would have had to come back. What's up, Das? Welcome in there. Hate this game. So I shouldn't buy it? No, you should definitely buy it. It's a great game, man. It's a great game. Oh. We're up out of there. We're good. We're going to complete this mission now. So kind of hoping he flips it. Oh, come on.
Great. Now you can restart production at the concrete plant, which means we can recycle concrete slabs. Those will be a real help for repairs and bridges.
So, welcome back, Kuma. Man, you just missed it. You missed it, man. I had so much trouble there. Don't worry, I got a lot of clips of it. I'll make some shorts. you can catch it on the shorts. Wait, where did I put this? Over there. Okay, cool. Yeah. It was a pain. Got stuck. Almost got my crane stuck. I'm pretty sure my crane is actually stuck up there, but I'm going to do a recovery on it. It was a pain for sure. That's probably the hardest time I've had on this game. Starting to remind me of some SnowRunner. Okay, get in the tank. Yeah, the road is annoying. Well, I tried a shortcut. Oh, you can see my little point thing I put for my little map. Yo, Ranger Gaming, 5 bits there. Thank you so much there on Twitch. Really do appreciate that. Yeah, I tried a shortcut through here. Woo, went right off the edge, brought the crane in, backed it down after I got it lifted up, almost went off the edge again. I screamed, they laughed. It was a good time. And here's how it happened. I've done that object for a few random people. It's annoying, yeah. Yeah, I shouldn't have took a shortcut. Yeah, that's why I don't want to do multiplayer yet. Well, I didn't want to really miss out on any of it. Unstrapped cargo, but yeah, I'm gonna get a multiplayer together with on a different save file, and I'll still continue this one. Oh, hold on, get those anchors out. Let's just throw you up out of the way. You know, it's kind of like I should probably just throw it in the back of here and go recycle it, but who got time for that? Come on, wait, wrong button. There we go. No, this one. There we go. Let's just move you around. Move you around. Oh, what am I doing? I am doing something very wrong here. There we go. Got it now. Once you get to the later maps, there's so many objectives. It's wild. You complete one and get 10 more. Dang, man. Well, I mean, I'm kind of noticing that step by step. They're just getting more and more and more objectives. I mean, cool. Honestly, I kind of thought I'd beat this game really fast. I mean, I could be a lot further if I wasn't playing around, messing around. Drop crane operator? Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds about right. Drop that right there. Perfect. You know, I've always wanted to do that. I mentioned it at work multiple times. I was like, hey, can we get a quick release for our crane? They're like, no, why do you want a quick release? I'm like, I just want to drop something. I just want to drop something. Well, actually, no, there was a valid reason behind it. We got some metal bins, like scrap metal bins, and we put metal in there, and then we have a smasher that sits on top. It's only like 6 to 8 tons or something like that. That's how much it weighs, but you can't drop it on there. You lower it with the crane, stuff like that. And I was like, hey, can we get a quick release? I want to just drop it. And then you just see a piece of metal go flying by your face. Oh no, bad idea. Whose idea was this? Wasn't mine. Yeah, same with SnowRunner. You could beat it fast, but you flip or get stuck that multiple times. Well, that's the thing. I haven't had much time or issues with getting stuck or anything, or flipping. I mean, this was my first major issue just recently with that. And
okay, I'm looking at the map, and I think we're gonna need a bridge. bridge. How about a quick survey of the riverbank on the other side? Find some high ground and check it out. We'll need some solid footing for our heavy machinery to cross.
And the time I'm wasting is usually the time building these roads. I'm building unnecessary roads that I don't need for a mission. I'm doing extra on the ones they're giving me, like, for example, on those first 2 sections, they only wanted you to do 2 strips, or just 1 strip. They wanted you to do 1 strip. But I did that 1 strip, and then I did a section off to the side, section off to the other side. And, yeah, I don't know. Just made it wider. Made it look better, I guess. I don't know about making it look better. I made it wider. Weren't you saying it was too easy at the beginning? Hey, maybe I was saying it was too easy, okay? Yeah, it's feels like you get the good vehicles. It takes hours and hours to get it in the snow. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Where are we at? Let's fold the crane, toggle those anchors, get moving a little bit here. Love to stay in chat, but we got missions to do. Keep it going. Oh, we got Warrior joining up over on TikTok. Heck yeah, Warrior. Thank you, thank you. What other objectives we got? We got bridges. Ooh, cute. Think over here. Oh, then when we go up here and survey. Jeez. Where's my pickup truck? Actually, you know what? Can I make it with this? I mean, it's right here. That is a road. We going. Oh, man, they probably want me to do, like, the pickup truck so I can hit that survey button. Dang it. I'm gonna try this first, though. See what happens. Maybe they just automatically have a button up there for me to hit. It says, hey, survey the area. You know, kind of like they did with watchtowers and stuff. I think I can go through here. Was my famous last words. Oh, no, this does not look like the road over here. My bad. Can I run this tree over, though? It's looking like it's working. Go, 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 go. There's a trail right there. Got it. Up this hill right here. Never doubted it for a second, okay? Now let's refill that sand. I don't know what for, but we're gonna refill it. Oh, it's falling out. Oh, now it just made it harder for me to get back down. Nah, not really. We're gonna drive right over that. Maybe I shouldn't have refilled the sand. Ooh, getting a little narrow here, but this bad boy's handling it. This would probably make a pretty good scout vehicle. Nice track and everything. I'm saying that, and I can't even get over this freaking rock. You've got to be kidding me, come on. Oh, I got quite a bit more room to the right here. I didn't realize I had this much room. At least I thought I had more room. Why ain't you going now? Oh, I got a low gear. Go low. Yo, not a fan of tracks in this game. Okay. I'm liking them. I'm liking this track thing so far. I don't like the whole track thing in Farm Sim. I don't really like the whole track thing in real life either. I've drove some track vehicles in the military. I mean, yeah, I guess great turning radius and everything, but they just tear up so much. There we go, objective completed. I'll definitely need a bridge. Oh, I can make a nice dirt bridge all the way across that. I don't need no bridge. Goal completed, getting up to speed.
Great. That should work. Looks like we have a few things on the agenda again. First up, establish a route between the workshop and the Sal de Mars quarry. The quarry has a broken pipe system that needs fixing real soon. Second, deliver the pump from the workshop to the La Rose quarry. And while you're there, repair the broken pipe. You'll need a bridge to cross the river to get to the salt mines. So, add that to your to-do list. I've sent you some concrete bridge designs. Just don't get too carried away. But if you do, maybe call it Kelly Bridge. I always dreamt of having something ugly and concrete named after me.
Yeah, so you do like the zero turn. That's the awesome part. I've heard people complain about the turn and radius on a lot of this stuff, so the zero turn is a huge thing. She said don't get carried away on the bridge. I kind of want to try to get carried away on the bridge. Let's see what we can do. Noah Gaiman, welcome back, man. Guess who's back? I'm thinking Noah Gaiman. Noah Gaiman is back. Heck yeah, man. Welcome back in. Oh, what? I got a wood one option? Oh, I ain't got no wood stuff, though. I haven't unlocked the wood harvester or anything yet. There's wide and... Wait, how wide's wide? Okay. How about concrete? That one's a little narrower. Obviously, it's... Oh, max angle 30? Cool, I want the max angle. Because I'm about to try something stupid. What? Oh, I can only do a straight line? I was wanting to do, like, segments. Alignment, flat ends. Inline. Dang it, man. I was wanting to, like, go over here, all kinds of different stuff, but what up? Correct. I have 20 more lessons of school to do. Yeah, finish that up, man. Finish that up. Welcome in, Redneck, over on TikTok. Yeah, you know, let's go a little wider. I feel like I'm gonna have to, like, carry some wide loads through or something like that. Plot you right in the middle. Add that. Yep, looking good, looking good. I think I lined up better over here than I did over here. All good. So yeah, wood bridge. Yeah, I don't got no wood yet. Wood. I could buy materials. I guess I could buy wood. Not a bad idea either. But I don't want to spend my money. I'm trying to save it for new vehicles. So concrete facility over here. I guess I just give them some sort of material, recyclable material, and they make concrete. I don't know, maybe these blocks are concrete right here? Possibly. We'll give that a go. Give it a try. But, so it's flashing, it's not blue. I thought it was blue, maybe a whitish color or something. Let's, grab that. And just drive it over there. We'll see if this actually works. Let's just detach you. Oh, yep, goes right in. Cool. Let's do that over and over again. Yellow can only be sold. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I thought it was a recyclable option. They mentioned something earlier on in this map. I didn't read it. I'm horrible about that. So these tires are listed as yellow, but this concrete, it's like a whitish color. I thought it was a blue. I messed that up. I feel like after I get that big spiky one over there, I feel like it's probably gonna do pretty good for us. Need a 9. That's actually saying 1 right now. It's behind my head. Now that I think about it, I could go into someone's world and gather all the yellow trash for money. Yeah, that ain't a bad way to make, help somebody out. Yeah, no, a lot of y'all out there helped me out so much on SnowRunner. Like, y'all would come in, you would refuel my stuff. It would use you'd use your money and stuff like that. So. That took us up to 2. Probably asking, why don't I just go ahead and load it up in the back of the truck? That's because I suck. It would take me so much longer. Load up a semi. Oh, there you go. Yep. I feel like it'd take me so much longer to just load it up that way. I'm gonna do it this way. You're doing it the quick way. Time is money. Yep, that's right. I thought I was doing it the quick way. Now, of course, if I was further away, I think an even quicker way for what I've already moved here, I probably could have use the dozer. I normally use the pickup truck for something like this, but this was here. Plus, this is probably working a lot better than the pickup truck. So I'll get it done eventually. That's 5 concrete slabs right there. I know the pieces have 250 vehicles successfully travel along the routes. Okay, that's a notification I just got. Y'all couldn't see it because I only share the game screen. So that pops up over the game. Moderate, hey, thanks for joining in there. I do appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank you so much. Y'all watching over on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, either one of them. Just huge shout out over on TikTok. It's been a crazy day, successful day, I'd say, over there on TikTok. Likes are at 12,000. Not my highest by far, but I mean, it definitely got a record broke over there as far as gifts or whatever the exact term and name is for it. So thank you everybody over there for giving that little extra. It means a lot. It really does. And then I know some of y'all came over to YouTube as well, became a member over on YouTube. I don't have subs set up on TikTok. There are memberships set up on YouTube. If y'all are always looking to help out a little extra there, it is greatly appreciated. Not required, I guess is what I'm trying to say, but just greatly appreciated. Thank you so much, everybody. But I'm actually going to be wrapping the stream up here in just a second. I do want to go live again tonight on multiplayer on this game. Anybody looking to do some multiplayer, hit me up on Discord. Or just look out later and try to jump in early. I'm thinking 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So y'all check out about that time, and you should see me out here. If I'm not on here, some family emergency came up, or my wife may have just said, heck no. Either way, everybody, hey, thanks so much. Stopping in, watching, really do appreciate it. And we're at 7 concrete slabs. I think this will actually take us up to 8. Oops, wrong thing. I just checked one out. Let's see what this takes us up to real quick. That takes us back up to 7. 8 is out there. How many do I need? I think I need 9. I do need 9, so almost done, almost done. I'm gonna finish this out, and then I'll end it. Okay, 9 p.m. your time, perfect, perfect. I know a lot of y'all probably at work, not able to play right now. I get a lot of those messages. Can't wait till I get off work, can't wait till I get off work, so yeah, I do look forward to playing with y'all later after work or so. And hey, you got a great idea there. Just jump on, run some of the trash rubble around, stuff like that. Amazing idea. That definitely helps out. And I'll probably recommend that if we ever get in multiplayer further than I actually am on single player. But we got enough concrete slabs here. Next step is load them up, get them delivered. And we'll do that next episode here on this solo play. Y'all have a great day, night, wherever you're at. And until next time, y'all take care.